Welcome to the live stream, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
Hey.
She's like, hey.
Hello.
Don't freeze up on us now.
We good?
We good?
You're good.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds all right.
How's everyone doing?
Good. Get some people in here. You need to grab you a beer, Angie, before we get started or anything? You good?
I might need to.
You can grab one if you want. No problem. We're live now. If you're going to freak out, this is the time.
This is the time to do it.
This is it. Yep. We're live. We're going strong.
She'll probably ask you if we can redo it.
Can we redo this?
Yeah.
Best guess, 2 mahogany pies, 3 mahogany, 6% pies.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And 2
Cut.
6% pies.
That was a good looking clutch, Jason.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's up, Lizard Mom? Cold-blooded Monstars.
Welcome.
KY
You're driving me
Constrictors.
crazy. KY Constrictors. Welcome to the live stream. Why you can't bug me the whole
J&G,
thing.
Joe Bartley, CSL.
You can't do it, Big Key.
What else we got in here?
We got everybody.
So we got Fitz and Lizard Mom.
That's why.
Yep.
That's why you just
Lexi,
say welcome to the live
D&G.
stream, everybody. Get to everybody out the way.
Get everybody in.
Well, they like to hear their names. That just shows that we acknowledge them.
Oh God,
That's always a good thing.
Calm down.
Yep. Some of them other live streams don't read their comments and acknowledge their guests like we do, and that's what puts us apart from the other ones.
Where's that?
Very
live
nice.
show
It's
at?
nice. It's nice to hear your name.
Yep. CSL, welcome, buddy. Solo Butterfly. Yes,
Welcome.
if you're in the chat, go up and hit live chat instead of top chat, because if not, sometimes people won't see your name or your comments. So
I know. I got to do that too. I got to remind myself.
I don't know why YouTube does that and why it's like that. It's so stupid, but
Yeah, there's sometimes I have to close it out and reopen it.
yep.
Yeah,
So,
it's really. I've sat here and done the same thing, and it's like he's reading comments, and I'm looking over like, man, I don't see them comments.
Yep.
No,
Yeah,
Because-
I don't know where they're coming from, but and then I forget that I have it. It's on top chat, and it's like, I don't.
I'll tell you
get it.
what, he had no problem calling me out the other day when Angie said something.
I had it on live chat. That's why instead of top chat.
Yeah, you'd think they'd start you out with live chat. It's a live stream. You know what I mean? And then if you wanted to be censored or something, then you should be able to click it. But you'd think live chat in a live stream would be where it starts off at.
Because
It
if
makes
you only
no
have it
sense.
on top chat, it don't show
Yeah,
everybody
quit now.
sometimes, So
Yeah.
and then people be like, because I've been in there going, where you see these comments, and then I realize that's why, So
Yeah, I've done the same thing sitting here. I'm looking.
and I don't know why
YouTube
YouTube does that shit. But
Well, like I
they do
said,
it,
it'd be different if it was flipped, and then you could censor it if you wanted it censored or something. But you think you get live chat in a live stream, first without having to click a
We
button.
probably should be censored, Justin.
Well, yeah, but YouTube is 13 and older. It is an adult site. It's not meant for, there is YouTube Kids for all that other stuff.
What's up, HillJack? They're my brother from PA.
DG, welcome. HillJack's in the house.
Oh yeah, he got some more venomous over the weekend. Snoring herp heaven, welcome.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like, here, let's just get some more.
Let's get some more venomous.
I guess if you have a certain amount of venomous snakes, when you get to a certain number, after that, it just doesn't matter anymore. You just keep rolling them out. Doesn't matter.
Yep. Welcome, Nikki.
No, because in this magnified times like 100, it's bad enough to own one to have to deal with it, but then 2, it's like that's twice as much danger. 3, that's 3 times as much danger. I don't know why people want to multiply that. I just don't get it.
Welcome, Boston Boas. Well, he got that one last night. He got a baby gaboon, which is cool, But he got another one. He showed out, and he got it out of there, and then it didn't want to go back in the little tub, in the little thing. And then it wrapped around both hooks, so he couldn't do nothing with it.
Who was this?
Nikki, welcome.
HillJack.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, he's got a ton of snakes and stuff.
Yeah, him and J&G do a venomous show on Sundays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they show ball pythons and other snakes too.
Yeah, but they're both big
Yeah.
venom guys. So.
They're big and they're venomous. So, what's up, not Lou? Like he said, he had a pair of forest cobras. Which the female was insane.
Yeah.
And she got something wrong with it, and he's been treating it. And he got a hold of the breeder, and the breeder gave him another one for free, female.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which but when he got that, when he showed us that forest cobra, that female, when he opened the bin, it stood up out of that bin like 2.5 feet.
Yeah. See,
And I'm like,
I mean, I got a venomous
No,
spider and a scorpion or something, but they don't have 3-foot reaches. They're just a
That
spider.
scared the hell out of me, though.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. I'm just now getting okay with the ball pythons. I'm definitely afraid of snakes.
Oh, really? You don't like them?
Oh my God! I used to drive along, and if there was one in the street, I'd pick my feet up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Well, it's good to see that you like at least the ball pythons now. So you guys don't keep any other species of snake or critters, or?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No,
Let's see.
it was
Missouri.
here
Mom,
with
welcome
ball pythons, so.
So yeah, you can't have hognose in Missouri. That's against the law.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's rear fang venomous, so you can't. It's a venomous deal.
Mm-hmm. No, I do. I like them. What are they? Puff Adder?
Puff adders?
I think those things are cool.
Yeah, they both got one of them. The puff pass adder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pass on those adders. I don't like any of
Those things ain't no joke either.
I like to look at them in somebody else's channel, but not mine.
Yeah. And that's how I was with snakes. I loved looking at them, but I wanted a barrier in between.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the way this started out. I knew Angie would be able to take care of it, and I'd just be able to look at it.
So he said, guess what you're getting for your birthday?
Yeah.
More snakes. It's like, a brand new snake rack. Here you go. Looky here.
Guess what you're getting?
Yeah, we got two open tubs. We got 2 open tubs. It's coming.
Yep.
Yeah. We were talking with the dealer, and I don't know. I think he said
The dealer.
Yeah.
The dealer.
The dealer.
You can tell what he does for a living. Undercover today. You were undercover today, weren't you? Talking to the dealer.
Well, and then he starts talking in grams, and I'm like, oh, really? But he said it's like 200 grams. I was like, oh no, that's too big. We want something small. He was like, no, really, it's still small.
Yeah.
I didn't know it'd get me 15 years to life, though.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you see a comment there? You mean the Irondogg sounds like he can ride a bull, walk a bull, or pet bull, and catch a rattlesnake all at the same time?
I can. While chasing a tornado.
Is that the? I was instructed to check that comment. So.
I didn't see that one, so.
Lizard Mom's laughed her ass off. She
Oh, yeah.
Smiley faces. It's funny. That's funny.
So
He's all yeah.
When Derek was interviewing the other day and said, what was it? A yellow spot nose bell?
Yeah, he goes, spot belly, yellow nose. He had it backwards. I was laughing.
And the way he said it, he sounded like he knew what he was talking about.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was going to say something, but then I was like, yep, I'm not even going to say nothing. I know what you're doing, so it's like.
Yeah, I got this snake from McGill. It's a yellow nose spot belly hit for clown. I'm thinking,
He's in the chat.
yeah, you did. Go back and look. Hey, you go back and look at that with that guy from.
He did not? You did.
Oh yeah, he did.
You did.
Yeah, you
mess up
did.
the name. You did. You did. You said it was crazy. You butchered it a little. It was pretty good though. It was close enough.
Yeah.
It's with that guy that's got the crocodiles you're talking to. I laughed.
That's how I
Welcome, Derek. How you doing, buddy? See, we talked about him areas in the live stream.
Jesus. Did you read Fitz's deal there? You got a $5 banger. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the $5 banger. Last time I met you at Walmart parking lot, you took news of me and then drove off without giving me a snake, Rob.
It's like you still owe me a snake.
Welcome, Crystal.
Killing me.
Well, see, that was a funny story.
Crystal,
You know, Rob, he's in Kentucky. He lives out in the middle of nowhere, so. And he went to meet somebody at the Walmart parking lot they sell a snake to.
Mm-hmm.
And he sold it to him, and he seen this guy walk by, didn't think nothing about it, you know. He got back home, and he was home, and somebody was knocking at the door, and it was the DNR, Department of Natural Resources, you know.
Oh, sure.
Or, you know, or you know, Fish and Wildlife. It depends where you live at, you know. And he said, he heard that he was selling copperheads in the parking lot of Walmart, you know. He's like, no, ball pythons. So he let the guy in to look at his room, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy said, man, I never seen a setup with the ARS racks, all that. He's never seen nothing like that.
Yep.
He said, dude, you'll never hear from us again. Thank you and all that, you know. And then he said the bad thing was the guy that turned him in was a retired DNR guy.
Really?
So he didn't even know his own snakes.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow.
So, you know,
But
just all.
they're passing all these laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that was a year ago, I think. And it's just funny because.
I remember.
And he goes, the
that
bad
was
thing
funny.
is it's not illegal for me to get rid of a copperhead in Kentucky. You know, there's no permit anyway, but, you know,
Uh-huh.
it was
Yeah.
just the fact that they don't
Mother
even know what
Danger,
the
welcome.
difference between a copperhead and a ball python. You know, I mean, come on, you know. At least
Yeah,
ask
nobody's
if
just
you
going to
were
be
someone.
going, hey,
Right.
look at this, check this out, look at this, check out this
Yeah.
pattern. You know, something. It's like,
Right.
yeah, it's not going
What's up,
to.
B. Phil?
Welcome.
Yep, copperhead junkies are not to be trusted.
Well, thank you for having us on.
Yes, we appreciate
Yeah.
it.
No, thanks for
Very
coming
much.
on.
Yeah.
We got
I've seen
21
you
in
on
the
with,
house. Smack
you
that
know,
thumbs up if you haven't already.
Todd had you on, and, you know, so I said, oh, yeah, we got to get these people on.
I told Angie, I said, you got to be the star of this show.
No.
Well, she said, she goes, well, he's late. He might be late. I said, well, we'll just get more views that way until he gets here. And I said, that just gives me.
It'll be better views, yeah. Mr. J, welcome to the live stream. Ball Python Love, welcome.
I tell people that all the time. You know, it's funny because it's sad, but it's a true story. Is that, you know, when a couple's into, you know, like the hobby,
Uh-huh.
if the guy films and she holds the snakes, your channel's going to grow twice as fast as if she films and you hold the
It's
snakes.
the other way around.
It's just, you know, it's the way it works. I mean, it's bad. I mean, that's why us guys struggle so hard. You know?
Yeah.
I was laughing. I said I was going to give you hell because the video that you shared was what's in your rack, and then the first thing that it shows is me bending over.
Got a lot of views from that, though, didn't you?
I said, oh God, I'm gonna give him hell over that one.
Hey, if it gets views, it don't matter, does it? That's what it's all about.
In the end, it's all about the views.
What's up, Bubbles Butterfly? Mr. J,
I'll just-
welcome.
I'll just put her on the street corner after this. What's wrong, Justin?
Cracked me up.
You don't even, you just have her hang out with the neighbor lady next door. I mean, come on, you ain't got to go far, do you?
We
Or
heard
the
about
way
the
I
neighbor.
understand it the other way.
Got Barbie trimmers out there.
Blowing bubbles. Oh goodness!
Well, when she first told me that, I go, "Hey, I need to come to that
You're
crawfish
coming
party."
to the crawfish boil.
And then after she told me a little bit more about the story, I thought, I ain't gonna go.
Yeah, he don't want to go now. Heather, welcome.
I had a different vision in my head until she told me what she was, how old she was, and all this other stuff. You know,
What was going on? Yeah.
and what was going on, and how many bikers are there every day. So you know.
Was it 35 North, right?
Yeah, there you go, 35 North.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
crazy.
But I would have a ton of fun just sitting out in my backyard drinking beer and
my
watching
goodness.
that. I mean, you know.
Yeah. We got a fire pit out
We
there.
have the fire pit going and drinking a beer, just laughing.
Yeah, that's right.
We're banned.
If y'all don't know, their neighbor's like a 55-year-old call girl, the escort.
Escort, yeah.
We're permanently kicked off the animal show.
Oh no, we've had worse than this. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, you're all good. It's all good.
Oh
Sitting at
man.
work, waiting on the third shift to arrive.
So how many snakes do you have in your collection?
Yep, I was just gonna say.
With the clutch that just hatched, we have 32 now.
And
All
how many
pythons.
babies did you have in the clutch?
We had six babies.
And it looks like we got 3 banana phantoms and 3 bananas from a female maker.
From a female maker. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen it all of them were bananas at least. That was a killer clutch. So.
Oh my gosh.
You know, she kept cutting that clutch, and each egg was a banana, and we were like, "This can't be right."
Yeah, that's crazy.
And sure enough,
Man, you get the odds with you. That's good. First clutch, odds like that.
Yeah.
It's downhill from now, boy.
I said, "Oh man, the next one's not going to be this great."
We
All
should have our
normal,
mother
damn it.
going in probably 15 days or so. She should be laying hers. So
Cool.
she's wrapped up tight right now.
Is she?
Yeah.
Welcome, Heather.
And this is your guys' first year, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Year with eggs, anyway.
Yeah.
Right on.
We've only had snakes for a year. Just over a year. Last April.
Last April.
Yeah. One turned into 32 in a matter of minutes.
Oh, it could happen very quick.
Addictive.
Yeah.
Very addictive.
Very addictive.
So you only had 2 clutches this year?
Yes. So far.
Well, yeah. So when the butter goes, this will be our second.
Okay.
Yeah. And then next year we're probably shooting for probably 7.
Is that
to
all
9.
you paired was 2 females, or?
Yes.
Yeah. That's all we had that were up to size so far.
Size.
Yeah.
Right.
So we have a pied going next year, a normal going next year, possibly the queen bee going next year,
Nice.
possibly a pastel going next year.
Yeah.
And then the following year, then we'll start going into our orange dreams and our oh shoot, what else do we have?
Oh,
Boston
gosh.
Bull kills me. He's all, wow, 1 to 32 in only a year. God bless you guys.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Any special projects coming up?
We have a visual inchy clown and we have a yellow belly 100% het clown. So we want to pair them and see what we get out of there. But then we have spot nose leopard, het clowns, and that we want to go into the clown and possibly make the Batman. So we should be hitting those in about 5 years probably. And then we have the highway with a super pastel ivory to make the pastel highways. What else?
Oh gosh, we have our bamboo
Yeah, the bamboo sugar
inchy spider.
Well, you definitely came in strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we don't know what we're pairing to her yet. She's still, she's
still pretty young. So she's got 3 years.
Yeah.
Any new additions coming in?
Well, I need a male pied, a breeder male pied. I was going to put the banana to her, but he's still not on food, so I'm not rushing him.
So
He's 100% het pied, so I'm going to go ahead and just pick up a visual pied and go ahead and breed our visual pied female out with him.
So he's buying him
Nice.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so he's 100% het ghost. So we'll get some ghost into it. And then we're going to pick one up from...
Shit, they came in on steroids, he said.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
That's why he has me working.
There you go.
Yeah. So we're going to pick up one from Granddaddy Herps, his female. I know she had ovulated, so I don't know where she's at now. We got first pick of that clutch. So we'll see what we get there. And
Well, which one you get? What clutch is that?
well,
I mean, I know Granddaddy Herps. I talked to him. I mean, I know he does, clown and cryptic and puzzle, black
Yeah, he
hand,
does a lot of
Puma,
good stuff,
Desert
yeah.
Ghost, Ultra Male,
Well,
Blitz, Kids Eye. I mean, Could be a number of things.
This one the gene hasn't been worked with that much in the last probably 5 or 6 years. I saw one of his videos and I just fell in love with the patterning. So I want a male from him and throw that in with our GHI Mojave.
Right.
And see what it does. So
I'll have to message
Make
him
some
later.
more. Fuck him up.
he's worked with this gene for a while, and I've seen a lot of that gene.
Pretty good comparison.
Yeah, he does some pretty nice stuff over there, you know.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's been on the show. He's one of the well-respected people in this community too. So I mean, very well respected.
Yeah. He was like, I don't do a waiting list or anything. He goes, but I'll put your name on the tub. So
cool. That's
nice,
awesome.
nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Other than that, I mean, we're just to kind of see what we can produce. Other than, you know, we want to produce that Batman and we want to work that highway project. So,
You sound like a snake guy for not liking snakes so much.
Yeah.
Sonoran, I don't think they're getting a stranger. I don't think Granddaddy Herp has stranger in his collection. So
Usually I just see a lot of clowns.
Stranger would be nice to get, though. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't got stranger kind of money.
And I like the dark jeans, and Angie likes more of the pastels.
Yeah.
You need to get some blackhead. You need to get some blackhead in your collection, then, if you like the darker.
Yeah, I would like some blackhead. I'd like maybe even a chocolate, or I was looking at the black pastel. So
I know a guy that might have some mahoganies available here before long.
Okay.
Yeah,
and who would that be?
Jason from he cut that clutch today. He might have some mahogany for
Yes.
I think he's got mahogany head pies too. Little mahogany pies.
Yeah, the mahoganies are nice too. You know.
Yeah, he just cut them just today.
Yeah, we'll pair our metal pinstripe to our pastel next year, just to get some limit blasts in that. Just
right. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep. Jason goes, I'll have some for sale.
Yeah.
What I missed, Heather said she's out of commission for a couple of days. I pulled a muscle from my neck to my shoulder blade. Well, sorry to hear that, Heather.
Oh,
Holy shit. I didn't even see that.
sorry. That hurts.
That means your other husband has to be cleaning tubs a lot.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm glad I'm over here in Oklahoma. I ain't got to do it.
Is Solo on today?
Huh?
Is Solo on?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. How's her spider bite doing?
Well, she's here. Yeah. Patty, how's that bite?
So when Celtic Balls is in the chat, is it you or her?
It's usually me.
He's usually on YouTube. I'm usually on Insta. Yeah. He covers the YouTube. I cover IG.
You got the better end of the deal. That IG is a whole nother demon.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm over there a little bit, but man, that's a whole nother demon.
Yeah.
I'm on. I do. It's a lot.
Yeah. That's how we spend the evenings nowadays.
Yeah.
It's between YouTube and IG.
It's crazy.
You got the better end of the deal. You're just watching live streams, though, and commenting.
We love it, though.
We do. We love it. But I try to keep up with it because I work from home. And so I try to keep up, but sometimes I can't always because I have to be doing a certain amount during the day. So I can't always
work from home, street corner with the neighbor.
Whoa, with the neighbor.
So you're saying that, Angie, you don't watch the Iron Animal Show? Is that what you're saying? Since you're on IG all the time? Is that
no,
what
I do. No, we watch together.
Yeah.
But
so we can't get to the TV, but I'm the one on the live
he's
chat.
the one chatting.
Right.
So, oh no, I watch it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm up in there watching. But I'm usually with the phone covering IG as well, so making sure we're covering both bases.
Yeah, that's a quick game over there. You got to be like all the time, like every day. Like YouTube, you can get it like in a weekly routine or something. Instagram, if your weekly routine, you don't even exist. You know what I mean? You got to do stuff all the time, or you don't stand out nowhere.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I actually had to turn off the notifications on my phone because the live stream we use her work computer, and it's the company's computer. So she's been at work and she's been getting all these notifications and pop-ups while she's working.
And they can see it because they monitor everything. And I'm like getting these notifications, and I'm like trying to get them down before they can see anything. And I'm like,
so you haven't got that email from your company going, what is in your rack, huh?
Yeah.
What's in your rack?
What's in that rack, lady?
Why am I hiding bleach? I'm not sure what's going on there.
That's funny.
Sketchy Walmart parking lot, ball python sales.
My immediate bosses know that we have like snakes, and they know that, we have Instagram. They know that we have, YouTube, and they're like, yeah, we love that, that you do that, but snakes.
Oh yeah, I hear it all the time. Yeah,
they don't want to see them, but the higher ups, they're just like.
Some people, they're interested and they want to see what you got, and then other people will be like, what's funny is like they'll go, why do you keep them or breed them?
Yeah.
And then you tell them and you say, didn't you tell them how much the snake's worth? And they're like, are you serious? They're worth that much money?
Yeah.
People pay that kind of money for a snake. I'm like, well, yeah, that's nothing. I mean, they'll pay 20, 30 grand. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of time. Is the ball python market that big? It absolutely is.
Yep. They don't understand, so then it gets them intrigued about it, thinking, wow, can't believe it's worth that much,
We had our mailman, because we get, we send out a lot of stickers. And do a lot of sticker swaps and stuff like that. And we get a lot of things coming in for Celtic balls. And he finally had to bring something to the door, and he was like, what is Celtic balls? And I go, well, we, keep and breed ball pythons. And he goes, really? And I go, yeah. And he goes, is there a lot of money in that? And I go, yeah, there really is. And he goes, can I ask how much? And I go, well, some of them can go for hundreds and thousands of dollars. And he goes, really? And I go, yeah.
Yeah,
really?
They're amazed.
He couldn't believe it.
I mean, even if you get a bunch of normals, 6 eggs, $600 right there. That's $100 a piece.
Depending.
I wish I could get that.
You can't get 100 for a normal? Real 50 lower.
I wholesale mine off to the pet store.
Okay.
Okay.
So I ain't got to feed him, but even at that, he only sells them for $35 a piece.
Wow.
$40. I mean, but it depends on where your location is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, now, to the general public, but I just, I don't want, unless I can, if I can get him out of my, he'll take him, with 1 or 2 meals. He don't care, I mean, he'd take him like that if he wanted to, but I usually like to at least get meals in him. But yeah, so it's easier for me to wholesale them to him.
Yeah.
And then I just do a store credit because I get more money that way out of store credit, and that's all he does is reptiles. And, he goes to expos too. So it's pretty cool that he runs a reptile pet store, but he's a breeder and all that other too. So, but it's just way easier. Then, it frees up space. I don't got to feed them.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that to me is, and I know they're not going to Cobra food. So, I mean,
yeah.
Because there is people in Oklahoma looking to buy all normals, and they're going to, I know where they're going for Cobra food, and I can't do that, So.
No,
there's people in Boston trying to buy centipedes from people in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be out herping. I did make the first Larry shirt today.
I did see Larry.
Yep. What's it look like?
Yeah.
How's the dogs?
No, actually, I went and got my slippers and the shoes. I was tired of the 17, and my foot was killing me from my shoes. So
we're way ahead of you, Justin. We already had ours on.
Well, yeah. Well, I have an old, a foot injury from back in the day. So if I wear shoes too long, it just gets to killing me. So
yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he checked on the dogs too. Don't get him wrong.
I did swing by the dogs. All right.
I looked at her to see they're okay, So
I usually try to remember before we start, but yeah, I usually remember quickly, just sitting down, and then it like swells up and gets all painful. It's all crazy.
Well, we had to eat dinner about 3 o'clock so we could go hit the beauty salon up. So
yeah.
we had to
get your hair done and stuff.
We had to look pretty. Because the last time I had no notice.
Actually, no, I'm not, Derek. Actually, mine did eat today. I didn't get it on film, but he did eat. Well, I just left one in there for him until he finally ate. So.
Oh, about the centipede. He said that in the comment too. He's all like, he's gonna be upset. Like, nah, he's cool. Everybody's cool.
Hell no. I watched. That ain't nothing compared to what Motos did. That thing was like a straight attack mode.
That was pretty savage. Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that's pretty.
That
crazy.
Thing was a savage.
I couldn't believe that centipede taking that pinky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Moto's was crazy. He fed it a good sized mouth too, and that thing, the way it rolled around and fought with it, it was like holy shit.
Oh,
that was fast, man. It was nuts.
It hit it in the
Mine
head and it was
nothing
done.
Compared to Moto's video. Nothing compared to Moto's. I mean, after it got to chewing, it was all the same. But
Dude, different breeds live the same amount of years. Different breeds, I mean, they're different lifespans. It depends on how you keep them. I mean, like with retics, if you overfeed them and get them just obese, it knocks about 10 years off their life. So that's the big thing with retics. People try to overfeed their retics, and then it shortens their lifespan out. So
yeah, Angie wants to get
that's not good.
A retic or something like that, and I don't know if I'm into that yet.
2 years, I got you.
Good deal.
I'm going to be producing cows the first clutch, so
I'll never sleep.
Our daughter will never come visit again.
Well, actually, the cows don't get as big as like a mainland. I mean, not that they don't get big. Don't get me wrong, but they're more and they're more docile too.
Gonna get big, yeah.
A lot of the cows are just genetically docile, so
big.
But I mean, something that's an all-white snake. As it ages, it keeps getting more black spots and different spots on it. Looks like a dairy cow. Man, you're gonna have one of them.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's like me. That's like with the big rats. That's why I didn't want to breed them before. My daughter got into snakes, and it's like, I need more rats. She's at the pet store all the time, so I was like, okay, I'll breed you some rats. But it's crazy. They get so big. It's like most people own retics just to get rid of their big rats, to have somewhere for them to go. And it's like, no, I don't want to have a big snake to get rid of these rats. It's like, I don't want to have to go through that. It's like,
boas, like my boa, when I had it would destroy rats, but. Or even a Burmese, they're good. But I mean, I just like the retics. I mean that's just me. But
yeah,
Burms are good too. I like Burmese too. I mean, either one of them.
They're all
if
cool when they're 3, 4, 5 feet, but when they're 20 feet, it's like,
oh yeah,
it's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing with retics is you have to work with them all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Especially the first year as they're hatchlings to get that social. And then once you get them social, they're good,
Geographic, that's like the only snake reportedly to chase somebody down was a retic.
Right.
No bullshit.
I'm feeling a little better about this.
I don't know why Kevin would say that, because everybody that has cows says that's their best snake they got. I mean, I've never seen any. I know everybody that goes over there holds all his cow retics, and they say they're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I have heard him say that before,
No,
but I don't.
I
I don't
thought it was
understand
the
it because
pies that are the pain in the ass.
the pies are the worst. They are the
yeah,
worst.
pies are the attitude, right?
Welcome, Joe.
The really bad attitude, I thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
the pies.
Yeah.
Well,
Pies
you
are the
noticed-
worst.
Welcome, Joe. Welcome.
Have you
Yeah,
noticed with
my
the balls,
my
a certain gene being the ones with the attitude?
certain balls
Yeah, with a certain gene.
puzzle.
Really?
Yeah, I
See,
have
we
heard
noticed
that Puzzle's got attitudes.
Puzzle has an attitude.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Seems like all of ours that have fire in it, they have attitude.
My Firefly had a little attitude when I first I first got
Right.
her. That makes sense. She was pretty saucy in the beginning. It's pretty funny.
Sonora,
we have
my
one that we call Satan's daughter.
Yeah.
She just
there you go.
She's a pistol.
Yes, Norton. His Kevin's line of calicos, the poison ivy line that makes the calico cows. That's what my retic is. They come from that line of retics. It's a poison ivy line. So I'm hoping it has the calico in it.
So when
that
you're talking
takes-
calico for retic, is it pretty much the same thing? Calico is a ball, with the white.
It's a different color. It's crazy. It's more darker and stuff, but it takes the
all
value of
the
a cow.
retic
It takes
genes
the
are a
value
whole
of a
other
cow
deal.
from about $3,000 to about 12,000
Oh shit!
Oh wow.
or more. So
So it's more of like an enhancer kind of thing, or
it's just the calico, dude. It's very rare, I mean, so it's and with the poison ivy line, like the female could have like
it was just weird
Say
hearing about the
20
boas the
snakes
other
and
day,
only
how
one
many
get that
names
line,
there is in
what
those
I mean?
damn things. There's just the same recipes almost as ball pythons, lipstick,
Right.
this and that, and there's all a ton of names for them boas. It's crazy, all these different, it's crazy to keep track of.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should have
But-
seen me when we first started. I was using a hook on hatchlings.
Yeah.
they're the ones that's going to bite you. I mean, but oh no, you're good, Sonoran. I mean,
Hey, whatever you got to do to get used to them. It's all, and they're the pissy ones too, for sure. It's like
I'd go down and get my barbecue tongs to feed them with.
So are you okay with them? How okay are you with them now? Like, can you hold
I'm
them and
perfectly
stuff?
fine
or
with them.
no?
Yeah, I just reach in and grab
Reach
them
in
now.
and grabs them.
Oh, right on.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
See now, if you get a Burmese, they're like the worst babies. They're like, will bite you.
Oh,
But
yeah.
No.
as they get older, they turn into the best.
Yeah.
Let's just
usually
sit around and get bit all day, waiting for it to get better.
Well, no, as a baby, as a hatchling,
No. What the hell? I don't
as
understand.
a hatchling, they're like that.
I
They
love
like,
animals. I don't
because
understand it.
you're bigger than them, and so they're like little, bitey things. You just got to hold them. But
Yeah. I'll have to go to
But-
an S&M store and get leathered up.
they're not that big as hats. They don't come out like 6 foot long or nothing. Yeah, but see, that's the thing though. But
Two asshole snakes.
they get pretty. They're one of the most docile big snakes out there.
The only pissy I have right now, the only pissy one I have now is at Cappy. We call him Cappy, the one I got from the rescue from the pet store. But yeah, he's
Right.
the only pissy one. And I don't even know if he's really pissy anymore, other than, I think he just does it on purpose. We're homies. We're like,
That's funny.
no, he's pretty good. Once you get a hold of him, he's fine. But yeah, if he's got his head bobbing around anywhere in his little hide and you don't see him and you reach in, he's gonna get you.
Yeah. I see a lot of people
Like-
hook train them, just tap them.
Oh yeah, give them. Yeah, you just touch it. You give them a little rub, just
Yep.
where they know. And usually that's the thing. If they're food aggressive, that's the best thing you can do. Is just
Yep.
you give them a little touch. As soon as they flinch back, then they know it's not feeding time.
Mhm.
But you can do
Yeah.
that with anything.
You
Paper
have to, though,
towels.
I
I
mean-
mean, anything in your hand at the time. Just kind of give them a touch, and then they're usually fine.
Yeah, that's the first thing you do with retics is tap train them,
Dude.
Yeah.
rub them,
And I don't even really
and they
think
know it,
takes- It doesn't seem to take too long neither. It's like
No.
they pretty much know right away if you're gonna hold them, if you're gonna feed them.
Yeah. As soon as I got mine were hatching. As
They're
soon as
pretty quick,
I got them, they were ready. He had already got him to that mode before I even got
Yeah.
him. So that quick. And I bought mine out of Kansas City.
And I'm still a firm believer too. It's like, you know, if you do Tuesday long enough, man, they know when it's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like they're gonna be a little extra spicy on Tuesdays always, you know, or whatnot. That's pretty.
Well, I watched
Yeah,
that. What is it? Jay's, the one with all the retics.
Yeah.
Prehistoric pets.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
A lot
That
of
guy's got the best dodge in the game of them snakes, man. He's always got a retic coming at
Living
him.
the life.
He's like crazy.
he's got some nice retics, but he's also got some that are way overweight too, though. You know what I mean?
I like the lady that does them on Instagram for him. She works at the same zoo place, but it's the lady that shows all the animals.
That's
I
his
can't remember
daughter.
her name right now. Is that his daughter?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got
It's
one
funny,
or two
and I
daughters
like
there.
when she does it, but she always looks stoned. It cracks me up. In every one of her Instagrams. And she probably just looks that way, but it's funny.
It's probably his daughter.
Not that I'm judging her at all, but hey, you know, hey, have fun. But
I know when he starts touching them and they start bucking, I'd be like, I'm done. I'm out.
yeah.
Well, mine do that
Yeah.
now sometimes when I touch my female. She bucks like that
Do
now
they
in the
really?
cage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I put her back I took her out and put her back in the tub for a little bit.
Did you? I was gonna ask you about that if she's made it.
And
any
she's
time,
big enough
but-
for her damn enclosure, and she does not want to be in there.
What about him? What about is he, you know? Would he
Well,
hang out in it? Or?
Yeah, he don't care. He doesn't care where
Well,
he's at.
Well, might as well put something in it. It would drive me nuts just to have an enclosure with nothing.
Yeah,
in it.
but I want her to get more. You know, I mean, because I'm not going to get a bigger enclosure. You know, I want her to be in there, get comfortable, so I can move her up. You know what I mean? So I don't want to buy just like another 4-footer. You know what I mean? I will if I have to, but I would rather her be ready to go to a 6 or an 8-footer. But she doesn't even want to be in a 4-footer right now.
Definitely no.
You know, she
No,
bucks around and
just
stuff.
like a PVC type enclosure.
Yeah, I got a PVC 4-foot by 2-foot by 18-inch enclosure.
He's tried to
And
put her in what 2-3 times now, and she's just not happy with it.
She doesn't want it, huh?
No,
I'm sure Chris Hardwick can help you out on that.
I doubt it.
Hey, he may pop into the stream.
I actually seen, you know, that's funny because I was on YouTube last night and scrolling down and I seen this guy and it showed some gene or whatever, you know. It's like just clicked on his channel and his videos, all his videos are mimicking Chris Hardwick, you know, like,
Really?
hey, what's this, the GHI patterns and stuff, but he's only got like I think the biggest view he had was like 500 or 600. All these, nothing really a lot, you know, because I'm thinking,
So he's
you're
just
not
trying
going
to make. Is he making fun of him, or is he trying to just act
No.
like him?
No, like showing different combos and everything with this snake.
So
and
he's
that,
just kind of
and
doing the exact same
doing the
thing
morph
he's doing
market,
then?
showing the morph market pictures and everything.
Okay.
You can't compete with. You know, that market's locked down. He's got too big of a following for people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's up, Dragon Whisperer?
Welcome. Tavion, welcome.
We've been known to watch some of his videos. You know, if he pops up a video of a certain gene, you know, we'll be what can you pair with it? What can you make with that?
Oh no,
gene?
he's built an encyclopedia of ball pythons. It doesn't matter, you know, if people like him or not. His whole channel is just a big encyclopedia for ball pythons.
Yeah,
and that's what he built it for. Because I've seen people in the comments say,
"Oh yeah, he'll get views for."
If I want to know something about a gene, I come right to your channel to find out about that ball python morph. You know, that's what I come here for.
Yep.
So I mean, like him or not, I mean, he's got the following.
And if you punch in, you know, like what is this morph? One of his videos is going to pop up 9 times.
Yes.
You know?
Yep.
9 times out of 10. So it's like it's crazy. He's come on the show a few times. He comes on Ball Python Love Show all the time.
Does he really?
Does he actually? Yeah. No, seriously, yeah. He'll come on the channel. Yeah.
Okay.
He's come in my chat a couple times. He's come in but he doesn't usually come in until like way later at the end of the night because by the time he's done, because he does daily videos and shit. So, but yeah, he will.
You're right, Rob.
Come in the stream, and he's been on the stream once for a couple minutes, and he tried to use headphones, tried to come on, then he went off. It was kind of weird. I think he was just trying to. He used us to try some stuff, is what he did.
I'll tell you,
he's a snake, so you got to watch out for him. Huh?
He's got some beautiful property.
Oh yeah, he's out in Colorado and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always
You got a nice
always
plant,
checking
too.
the dogs as well. Yeah, he's always checking the dogs as well.
They showed us his plant he was growing
Yeah, he had a big old plant growing right in his snake room.
down in
and
the
shit.
snake
It was
room.
crazy.
I thought that's what it was.
What was it?
Yeah. If you've seen it in any
Oh,
of his
yeah,
videos,
yeah. Yeah, we thought
yeah,
that
that's
was
exactly what.
it
He's
was.
in Colorado, so
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
yeah.
that is.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's why he's laughing all the time.
Oh,
With Bobby.
even before I seen the plant in one of his in the,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was in the live stream. He swooped right around. He's all, hey, look at this. Right as he was in the live, he was on Ball Python Love's live stream on that one. Yeah, and then as soon as I seen the plant, and I was like, I knew it, because in all the videos he laughs way too much. He's way too damn happy. It's like that dude's got to be roasted, man. He's got to be.
We were watching it, and I go, that's. He goes,
Yeah.
nah, and I go, yeah.
Oh, that's Lamar Balls. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome. But yeah, it was crazy. He's a pretty funny guy, actually.
Yeah, Rob, you're right. If you want to learn out about anything about any gene, just go to Morph Market. It'll tell you anything.
Yeah. Jason
And then you can calculate too if you wanted
funny.
to while you're there too. You know.
Yeah.
You can if you see something
I do
you
like
like,
the
and then you
I
can
do
say,
like
hey, I wonder what this would look like with one of my snakes. Go right to calculate and put it in there.
Yeah, we use that calculator.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
We use
Yeah,
that
I love
calculator
that.
a
Yeah,
lot.
because you can go check. It's like that's what I did with my first clutch. I was like, oh, what's my biggest bag of tricks for the bang? You know, on the first one. So I was like, oh, I'm putting this one and this one together is the craziest result. You know? So it was pretty fun. It's all for fun. You know, it's like
Yeah.
We've done that with our Queen Bee, and
there you
came up with 64 possibilities.
We're like,
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the same thing. It's like 1 in 64 or something.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to know, if you go in the description, they're a link to their channels in the description, right? The very first thing in the description. So go over there and
give them hell.
Give them subscribe to them all.
Yeah, we don't mind.
So you know, now that you're into snakes, you know, so when everybody else is looking at the stock market, and you're sitting around looking at morph market, you know what I mean? It's funny, you know.
Exactly.
That's
you're
my
on morph market.
That's his porn. Yep.
No, that ain't my porn. It's still morph market. It's morph market.
We'll send you some video of the next door neighbor then.
There you go.
There we go. Back to Rush.
I don't know if I want videos of that out. You're too eager to send them. I don't know if I want them. So.
Oh man.
No, I do like morph market's just a thing because I'm on it for, you know, retics, vermin. I mean, I look at everything on morph market. You know what I'm saying? So
where do you guys pick up your Pac-Mans?
Pet store.
I've actually got mine
I got one at
locally here.
Okay. Because we looked on Morph Market and we couldn't find them.
They're all over
What?
Morph Market.
There should be like hundreds of them on Morph Market. Yeah.
Not the ones that we wanted.
Okay.
Oh,
they're on amphibians, and then they'll either be under horned frogs or other frogs. So.
Okay.
But if you want, if you're wanting to order, if you can't find them, want to order some, the Frog Depot, man, he's really good. He's one of the better ones that they order from.
Isn't that Skippy something? He does frogs and.
Because he gives you a guarantee too. You know what I mean? Like if you get a frog from him and say something happens in like a few days, he'll actually give you a new one. He'll ask you about your setup and everything.
Oh, wow.
They're pretty low maintenance. They don't move a lot, but they're cool.
And then
I'm seeing a lot of videos on them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then Josh's Frogs has Jam Exotics has some. Them are about the three I would say that are the better ones to go to, but the Frog Depot and them. So
yeah,
and you get a lot more morphs too.
I don't think theirs is updated as the.
I mean, you can always go to. I mean, you know, there's always going to be there's that one website or two that has anything you're looking for that you can't find nowhere else, but you hate to order from them. You hate to order from them because they don't have that best of reputation. So, like Underground Reptiles or Backwater or LLL, you know, I mean, so they always have whatever you're looking for, regardless. But
You know
would
what?
stay away from
you
it.
know, they're like the weird dollar store that's got an odd name or something. If you need
Yeah.
something weird, if you're looking for something weird, that's the place to go. You know,
Yeah.
like oddball shit, that's the place to go. You know, they'll
That's
have
the
it.
one.
If you want a scorpion that'll kill you, they'll send you one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like no bullshit, for real. They'll just be
Yeah.
like, here you go. They don't care.
Yeah,
They
if you're
do
needing to,
give you a disclaimer to look
Yeah.
at your own laws in your own state. They don't give a shit. They're sending it.
you know, if you're wanting a prairie dog today, you can order prairie dogs. You can order all that shit off of them. You know, they don't care. You know.
I actually watched a video. It was a reptile show, and they had prairie dogs for sale.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know you could buy prairie dogs.
This is normally when I write
can
post-it
buy
notes
anything.
and hide them around the house for when I'm dead and things have gone south.
Well, you know, you ever heard of a coconut crab?
Yes.
Well, they sell them in PA at the Reptile Expo.
Yeah.
You know, like $1,200.
We got
you know?
somebody in our community that wants one.
And,
Like, are you kidding me?
whew,
It's like,
thing's
they
got like
these big old
the
pictures and shit.
yeah, Pinter's
Take
got like a
all your fingers
350-pound crush force. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, you know, that thing can take your arm off. You know, I mean,
It's funny, you know, because it's like, nope, I ain't own. I mean, I own some weird shit too, you know, some spiders and tarantula or scorpions and all that kind of stuff. But you know, it's like some shit, you know, it's like I don't know. I think I'd rather be bit than have a great big huge crab take off my fingers. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you weigh the differences on like what's gonna happen, and it's like, yeah, I mean, a bite is a bite, but I mean, losing some digits all from some damn crab that I'll probably eat afterwards just because I'm mad. Like, you know,
We almost bought an alligator.
Yeah.
there you go.
oh well, see, yeah. I remember back in the day around here, even you could go right to the pet store. It's like $125. You buy alligator. Like what?
Yeah.
How does
Yeah,
that
there's a
work?
guy that travels
Cold-blooded
to local
Monstars
shows
got
here
one.
Yeah.
in $100, and then
$100.
once they get a little bigger, he'll come and replace it. He'll
Yeah.
take that one and give you a baby again.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
right
cool.
on. Well, that's cool. If you
Well, I'd do
always
something
wanna-
like that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing. I mean, how long do you really want one? It's like it's gonna get huge after a while, you know.
Yeah.
What do we got? 2 or 3 members with alligators, don't we?
Yeah.
We got HillJack and Cold-Blooded Monstars, and don't we have somebody else? I don't know.
Modern
There's probably
Exotics,
one
I
or
think,
two
bought
more.
one.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
Modern Exotics had an alligator, and yeah, it's weird. Yeah,
Yeah. They're
I'm
cool.
that guy's all like, "What? You got an
enjoy it.
alligator?" Yeah. No, I'm not buying her a caiman. It's not
See,
happening.
I can't have alligator here without a permit.
Even HillJack said don't buy a caiman. They'll take your fingers off. And if
I can get
HillJack don't
caimans
want
all
one,
day
I don't
long.
want one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dwarf
Not
caimans. I go to
alligator.
the pet store. I
They
can't have an
said
alligator.
Just mean.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have retics here. That's a
Yeah,
Can you have
dominant
any
law.
of the other big snakes? Can you have any of the
Yeah,
big snakes?
you can. I know the laws of Missouri.
We can't. We can't.
I know you
We
can.
don't want it, but we can.
Oh, she's like, we can. No,
He didn't know you couldn't have hog nose, so I know he doesn't know about retics.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care about any other law. But the law here says there be no retics. It's not happening. Nope.
Shit,
Well,
who
see,
knows?
that-
We might not be able to have ball pythons if we have them.
Yeah,
I've been poking around because of Derek, because they are so cool.
The popo doesn't know no.
Carpet python is a pretty good in between.
Yeah, carpet
Somebody
pythons
said
are cool.
Dumero boas were pretty good too. They're pretty savage.
But you know,
1099,
my goal with the retics though is to take that first clutch. Hopefully, it's a good clutch. And then what I sell, reinvest into some dwarf retics, super dwarf retics, and make super dwarf cows.
What the hell? Who's
So-
wanting to be blue and who's what the
So
hell's
then,
going on in the chat?
You know, I could sell a cow or a
Oh.
retic that's 8 foot long. You know, that's only going to get 8 foot long or something like that. You know what I mean? That's a super dwarf. You know. Then it would be no bigger than, you know, a regular snake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
$14 for a Pac-Man frog. You buy one.
I mean, a boa,
Hell
anything
yeah.
like that's going to get about the same size. I mean, you think you know, there's people in here who've got ball pythons that are 6 foot long, dude. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some
Really?
of them get big, especially the Voltas. The Volta ball python gets really
Yeah.
big. Those things are crazy.
OSMR Balls has one.
Our
I'm
biggest
subscribed to
one
My
is-
Animal House. I'm subscribed to Irondogg. I'm subscribed to KY. Who else needs another subscriber? Right here. I'll show you what.
We have a friend that's got a super dwarf, and he pulled the lid off of it, came up out of that cage, and I I left my body leaving that room.
Everybody in here, Dragon. Anybody that's in the chat, everybody
Right,
was, you know, if you leave them a comment, watch their video, they'll get back to you, that kind of thing. A lot of people down in the description. And if Irondogg stops for a minute, he might make you blue. The whole chat's yelling at you about making him blue.
He's already blue. I don't know why they're yelling at me.
Oh, I don't know. You know how the chat is. They got their own demons over there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know what they're saying. See, I see he's blue.
I just let them do what they want to do, Irondogg.
Hippo and hand job for $5 a parking lot.
What? Hippos and hand job. See, I told you the chat is just sometimes if I look over, depending on what I read, sometimes I don't even start in. You know what I mean? I'll try to find another spot. Because I just, you know, you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go sometimes.
Oh, God.
You just made him blue. Well, yeah. Yeah,
where's this parking lot at?
Is fun. I'm not sure.
That's what I want to know. Where's this? I mean, I got extra $5 in my pocket.
But it's a hand job from a hippo.
Oh, from a hippo.
Oh, I know hand job from no.
I mean, like a literally hippo, or just, you know,
TJ, welcome to the fun. He's been blue for like 10 minutes.
He's paid $5 to see that, huh?
There you go. I don't know about 10 minutes, but I'm blue.
Oh, then I wouldn't even have to pay it. I'd just say, give me your $5. I can take your $5, pay that person with. I'm good. Well, I made money that way. Come out ahead that way.
The whole show's gone crazy.
Smash the like button every time you do it.
The whole show's gone to hell.
Disclaimer, don't have Celtic balls on.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Nice.
We're all going. They're never going to have us back.
Oh, no. Anytime.
To be honest with you, I just brought them on so that way if I ever get in any trouble, I got somebody to maybe help me bail me out of some trouble or a ticket or whatever. That's all I'm trying to do, you know.
I retired from the street though. I don't work the street anymore.
Doesn't work anymore.
I always get in trouble with the feds, so that's who I need. I know who to talk to.
I'm a professional asshole, so you're good.
I moved into a house back in
I feel the same way, J&G. My mom told me I was little.
Late 90s, I think it was. And I wasn't there like 2 days, dude. And I had a knock on my door, and it was the feds.
Oh.
And they were looking for the people that used to live there. And I'm like, I was like freaking out, you know. I'm like, they don't live here. I'm like, hey, here's my ID. I'm not that person, is what I'm trying to tell them, you know. Yeah, it was a bad deal. I was like, that's crazy.
And you had to prove it, didn't you?
Yep. Yes, sir.
They always have me back. So
here's my ID right there. I'll give it to you right now.
Yep.
Here's my lease. I just moved in.
31 thumbs up, 3 sour people.
Okay, that's all we needed. They were cool about it, but I mean, they were like, damn, you know. Because I was just about ready to check on the dogs back then, you know what I
mean? He's on back then, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
how far are you from Tulsa?
From where?
Tulsa.
8 minutes.
Okay. We watch a lot of that first 48.
Yeah. I don't live in Tulsa. I live outside of Tulsa, but you know, I wouldn't live in Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
We live an hour away from his federal job, so he drives an hour to and an hour from every day. So.
Yeah, but it's nice when you can get home and you're away from all that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I don't run into anybody at the grocery store. You know, it's just us.
Yes.
And I can go check the dogs. And
there you go.
Check the dogs.
That's key for going next door, Angie.
Whoa! Damn, he just throwed you.
I gotta go check the dogs. I thought the dog run around their side of the house.
He's not supposed to throw the guests under the bus. Damn.
It's legal in your state, though, recreational, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It will be eventually everywhere. I mean, I see that happening, but I mean,
There's too much
what's
money to
weird
be
is
made. The world revolves around money. There's too much money to be made for it not to.
Yeah.
So.
But you know, we grew up when it was illegal. So in our mind, it's still illegal.
Yeah, Bubbles.
We're seeing all these people smoking and that. We're like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I still don't. The store thing still freaks me out. Like to this day, you know, it's like you know, just going into a store. It's like, man, it makes me nervous. Like I should be in trouble right now.
Right,
you know, I have that feeling still to this day. It's like I should be in trouble or something. You know, it's like, should I be hiding? It's like you know, it's like weird.
We have a store like
Just
maybe
a block
away.
yeah, and I can show you the neon lights right outside the door here if I went outside.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. But yeah,
They're
it
like
still
every
seems
block.
Weird, you know.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah. But it's all about the money.
Yeah.
About the government getting their money.
Well, they're making
and
good
it
taxes off
probably
of it.
saves law enforcement, you know, a little bit of time too, not dealing with everybody in the world with, you know, just a bowl in their pocket or something. I mean, big amounts, there's always going to be some trouble, but you know.
Right.
That's how why they make it recreational, you know, because on the medical, the tax is like 7% here.
Usually when I was a kid, though, if you ever got caught with
went
any
to
weed, they usually
15%
just threw it
tax.
down
You
anyway.
know what I'm
They
saying?
throw it on the ground, make you step on it and shit. And,
So you're making more tax money now. You doubled that tax money from, you know, now
That's
it's 15%, but it don't matter because they don't care about that, you know. But I mean,
You're never going to stop it, so you might as well join and get rich.
Kind of, because it's one of those things. It's like, I don't know. I mean, there's some things that people say the same thing about that's probably not as good, but you know, I mean.
Well, take it and spread it on the people that are out there.
At least it does grow
on heroin
and
stuff like that.
You know, synthetic shit. You know,
right.
Snorting Drano or whatever they do nowadays.
Right.
I don't know. It's just insane. You know, it's like, damn. Yeah, it's like what I don't understand what even attracts people to that kind of shit.
Yeah,
never did even when I was younger. None of that kind of shit. If you're digging in a trash can to try to get a hit at something, you should probably think about your life a little bit. You know what I mean? That was my rationing when I was I always smoked pot when I was a kid. You know, that was about it. All I ever did. A couple hits of acid back in high school, but that was a kind of a bad deal. It's like, what the hell? I'm good, you know. But other than that, I just never had the appeal of like, I don't know, maybe I like to eat and sleep too much. You know, people stay up for 15 days now. They don't eat. It's like wow, man, that's a rough life. It's
Chewing
like,
the
at some
afterface
point,
off.
you got to look at yourself.
Yeah.
You know, they don't.
Yeah. I like to be in control of my actions.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I like to be relaxed, but it's like.
What is it? Have you been up looking for mushrooms lately, Justin?
No, Is it that time of year?
Should be with all the rain.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Fungus is among us.
Yeah.
Snorting Drano.
Snorting Drano.
Oh yeah, you can go right to the mountains around here. You can get garbage bags full of mushrooms. It's the right time of year.
Heather goes, no edibles ever again. That's a whole different animal.
Eats one on accident. It's like, what the hell? It's like funny.
Oh yeah, my buddy, he was making them for the dispensaries, you know, and he gave me one. It's like 80 milligrams or whatever. I just popped the thing, you know.
What's wider, our teeth or your beard?
What's that?
That was
Daniel, welcome.
Around Herphaven.
Hey guys, just so much. Hope everyone is doing well. We are doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. See yourself, Daniel.
But edibles are a whole different animal. First time I did one, I was like, that was nothing. And about an hour later, I felt it. 2 hours later, I felt it. 3 hours, I'm like, man, I'm getting about tired of riding on this ride, you know. When's this thing gonna end, you know?
Yeah.
Now 4 hours later, it's like, you know, dang, I was like, son of a bitch. And it don't make you sleepy though either, you know, until you're awake with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, damn, you know.
That's when you need to start eating pods.
No, I ain't eating no time.
Yeah, what possesses people to do some shit like that makes no sense.
We have no
TikTok.
idea.
I mean,
TikTok.
I've done some stupid shit in my life, but never once have I ever had the urge to chew on a fucking
Not even thought of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't even
there's
look
no
tasty.
appeal. I don't give a shit. Yeah, if everybody was doing it, I'd just think they were idiots. I mean,
Well, I think the new thing is Benadryl. See how many Benadryl tabs they can take.
no, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
You have to
really?
you have to sign for those now.
Jesus, wow, that'll be bad. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I bet
yeah,
you see a
around
lot
here,
more.
you
You
can't
probably
get
see a
but
lot
one
more
pack of
firsthand than what
anything
we
with
do. But I
ephedrine
mean,
in it, or you got to sign shit or something.
it's crazy, dude. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm inside an institution now, and
Right.
it's crazy what we have in there. I mean, I babysit all day long. Babysit grown men that act like children.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Like,
Oh, so you're a supervisor.
That
There you
we're talking
go.
drugs now. No, we're not talking drugs. We're talking snakes, rats, and amphibians and shit.
Kurt's like, oh, no more hippos? Yeah, because they let a lot of people out of prison over a lot of them laws when they made it recreational.
Yes.
You know,
But you know,
Oh,
the
yeah.
new thing is they're talking about the ones that went to the home confinement. They're bringing them back,
oh,
Oh,
really?
really?
and they are not happy about that. But you know, your sentence it's not expired. You're
Right.
still in custody. So, but yeah,
So you
that's
go
the
from
big thing.
you just go out of prison and go into like a home, like ankle bracelet or whatever else on
Yep.
or whatever. I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, still, you can't turn back time. So I mean,
Right,
because it's still federally illegal.
right.
I mean, in a sense, you know, I mean, and that's the catch-22 with the whole thing, you know, until it's, I think every state it's legal, then it'll just become federally legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which
I
it
don't
is
know.
what it is.
Well, yeah, but if they make it federally legal, then they won't have anything no leverage later to pick on us with or anything, you know.
You know,
Well,
and they've legalized it state-wise so much, but federally it's still illegal. So it's a
Yeah, it's still
catch-22.
federal. Yeah. Yeah, and then the whole money thing really gets me. It's like the people that own these dispensaries are making millions of dollars, but they can't put it in the bank. It's like, what the hell?
Right.
You know, what are they doing with all this damn money? It's like these
Cemetery
places make
plots.
millions, you know? It's like nuts.
Cemetery plots is where you invest your money at.
Well, yeah, but it's insane. It's like the whole how it all works is just weird, you know? It's like,
Well, see, Oklahoma just passed a law with the Second Amendment, and they passed it through here that says that you cannot take our Second Amendment rights away, whether it be federal or an executive order from the president, that they can't take our rights away in Oklahoma.
Mhm.
Now, I don't know how they can do that. I guess they can do that. I don't know, being a state, but they passed that bill in the Congress here saying that, you know, they will allow Second Amendment, you know, to
Mhm.
law-abiding citizens, of course, you know, but I mean,
what are you, the blue police, Kurt? What the hell?
which was pretty cool that they stood up for us that way.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? But I mean, but they also passed a law that same day is if you are protesting out in the middle of the road and you're in a car and you feel threatened,
You can hit them.
you can run over them and you won't get charged.
Yeah.
Which is, I think,
that's
is
crazy.
a good law. I mean, because people,
Well,
all it takes is somebody coming up to your window banging on you. Somebody could get scared. You know what I mean?
I mean, by car. It's like,
Yeah. Well, Texas just
about
passed that law
protesting, it's common
with carry. Everybody can carry.
Yeah.
yeah.
Open carry, right?
I believe open carry. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of states had that, you know, like Arizona and them, they've had that law for a while. You make it open carry, and then it's the conceal and carry permits are what's hard to get, you know, and they're not hard, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think everybody should be allowed to go into Walmart or a grocery store or a theater with a gun if you have a permit.
Right.
Because if somebody's going to shoot, I'd rather have 4 or 5 people in there with guns to take him out before he maybe kills 50 people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, like that guy did in Texas at that church. They shot that guy. You know, I mean.
Well, Colorado had one a few months ago inside a store.
I mean, yeah, I think people would look at you a little different if they knew, you know, I wonder how many people's carrying a gun in here, you know what I mean? I mean, I think your teachers should have it too nowadays almost. I mean, or at least security there that has it, you know, some kind of police officers or somebody there in the schools, you know. I mean, it's almost to the point where if I had kids that were old enough now to go to school, I probably wouldn't send them to school, to be honest with you. I mean,
Rob's selling midget hippos in the chat.
Well, we know Kurt's buying them up.
He's already on his way. He said he's already on his way.
Anything with midget, Kurt's gonna buy.
No guns here. No guns here. Thought I want one and would have one.
Well, that's what the Second Amendment was for, Daniel.
They don't have any.
It was us to protect us against the government. I mean, really, you know, where they couldn't come and take shit away from us, basically, you know. A lot of people's forgot about what a lot of things stand for, you know, nowadays. They just, you know.
That's why the city has so much crime. It's the only ones with guns.
I see so many mass shootings every day.
Oh, yeah.
And I blame it on that defunded police shit.
Oh,
to be honest.
Yeah. Well, you know, the more you talk about it, the more it's going to happen, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, you know. States like Oklahoma, Texas, stuff like that, man, it's just it's different. We don't put up with stuff like that, you know, and we support our police officers, our firefighters, and people like that, our military, you know. So, I mean, I couldn't imagine living like, you know, like up in the northwest part of the country where some people live, like Portland, Seattle, Portland. You know, I mean, I couldn't imagine. One of them. I'm just in that state, period. You know, I mean.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't believe that happens. I can't believe Portland's been like that for like what, a year. I mean, what the hell? You know, it's like,
I don't know. All that shit's crazy.
I mean, I can't believe they just let it go like that. I mean, that's the thing. How do you just? It just blows my mind, dude. I mean, I've got job offers to go to Portland and make good money as superintendent. And I'm like, you're crazier than hell. I'm not going there.
Learn how to
I'm not going there. I don't care how much you pay me. I'm not going there. I mean,
well, I'm originally from California, and I denounce that state. I do not tell people where I'm from. You know,
they know now. A million people know now that you just said that.
What do you say?
A million? Yeah. 21 at least. I don't know about a million.
That's the last place.
All right, 21 for sure know that now. But, you know.
He was born there. Sure. Let's just say that.
That's all right. Well, it used to be. I worked in California.
It's not your fault.
Late 90s.
Or anybody's fault where they're born. You know, it's just that.
No, I'm proud of where I was born. I was born in Texas, so I'm all good with it.
You sound like you're from Texas still.
That's fake.
No, I've heard people from Missouri talk. True people from Missouri. They're not northern, they're not southern. They have their own language. You know what I mean? In Missouri, they talk their own language. It's like Louisiana, you know.
They have their own way of speaking.
Yes, they do. And they used to be on Live PD a lot when that show
Texas
was on.
For the fucking win.
Yeah.
J&G says Texas for the fucking win. He says.
Yep, there you go. Do you ever think you'd like to go back to Texas, or you there in Missouri? Is that where your roots are going to be at?
If we could pick up our house and move it, we would go down there.
Yeah. I was born in San Antonio.
It's cheap living in Missouri, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it is. I mean, compared to a lot of other places, it's, you know, property and everything else is insane in a lot of states. So
it is.
Crazy around here.
You know, and then once we turn that walk-in cedar closet into an incubator, no one's going to want to buy this house.
Nobody's going to want it. No.
It won't be that bad.
No, you just tell them,
Well,
That's
if you
just
keep
the
your
hot,
moisture in the box and you're just keeping it at temperature, there's nothing wrong with the room.
Right.
I mean, but you know, so you control the moisture on the outside of the boxes. That might be another deal.
True.
It's like that's just our sauna.
Oh yeah.
Tell everybody
Yep.
that's a sauna. You know, that makes this house worth even more money now.
You know, when we moved in here, we were a little shook because when you look at the panel, some of the rooms had some weird stuff written on, like dance room, hot tub room.
We had some parquet flooring with a mirrored wall.
Oh wow!
We heard about some weird happenings that happened in this house.
So did the neighbor live in your house before she moved next door?
I'm sure she's been in it more than we have.
It was probably her best friend.
There was some weird things that happened in this house before we got here. It was party central.
Did you blacklight anything?
No. But we are
everything and call it good. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. You bought a strip club that was in the community that nobody knew about.
I think we did.
Or a swinger house. Yeah. Could have bought a swinger house. Yeah.
Kurt's on his way.
That's exactly what we think we bought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the swing they got in the bedroom. That's cool.
Why is this guy coming up to our door?
Yeah.
You always wondered what them eye bolts were in the ceiling for, weren't you?
It's like, did they have a punching bag here?
Yeah, a punching bag. Yeah. Yeah, I bought how far are you from Kansas City?
We're in the suburbs, Independence.
Yes.
Oh, you're in the suburbs of Kansas City.
Yeah.
Because, like, I bought my retics from Jay Gonzalez. He lives around Kansas City area.
Okay.
And he deals with, you know, about everything. You know, real clean,
Kurt would say, "Show me the dance
facility."
Room,
and he deals with retics, you know, berms, anacondas, caimans. I think he does blood ball pythons. I think he even does ball pythons too.
Okay.
So, but it's a really, really clean facility, though. I mean, amazing. So his whole family does.
But do you know where the stadiums are?
Huh?
Do you know where the stadiums, the Royals and the Chiefs play? You know, we're just east of them.
We're just east of it.
Yeah, I thought they were. Yeah, I know where the stadium is, and then but I thought they were supposed to be in Tampa Bay last year for the Super Bowl, but I guess they never come, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that.
Trying to get Derek
in Kansas City.
don't get Derek started.
Derek's gonna get mad now.
He's in Kansas City. He loves them.
We do too. We do too. They got my player, Clyde Edwards-Helaire from the LSU.
Derek, right away. You're in Kansas. Let's go herping.
The last company I worked for was out of Kansas, man.
No, he barely likes his own snakes. He ain't gonna go catch
Crossland Construction.
Who is it?
Over.
Crossland Construction.
I've not heard of them.
Yeah.
They're pretty big. They
Sing it to you, Bubba.
the owner of it though, he's like real tight with like Jerry Jones from the Cowboys, so like they fly on the private jets all the time, you know, back and forth. So
Okay.
Now
they're big.
Fancy folks.
But they do give away like box seats, you know, to like Kansas City too, because they get seasonal tickets. So they'll like, if anybody wants, you know, for superintendents or project managers, you can get free tickets to all that shit if you want them. You know,
I know they were talking about building a new baseball stadium in downtown, but I haven't heard anymore.
Derek's wanting to go herping with you. I tried to tell him already, you know, that you barely tolerate your own snakes, but you might have to tell him yourself.
Okay, we'll go.
Yeah, I'll catch a yellow spot nose, something.
Oh, it's easy. Herping's easy with Derek. He just goes for lot lizards. Is all he looks for.
He said he's 15 minutes from Indianapolis.
That's all he looks for is lot lizards.
Yeah.
I'll go look for those mushrooms.
This is for the mushrooms. Todd Archie, welcome.
Welcome, Todd. Yeah, he's wanting to go herping. He hasn't ever been herping. We told him, well, let's go, you know.
Well, that'll be the two. I've never been.
We've never been. I'd love to go.
Yellow nose, spot belly, het pastel. Is that what he said?
Yep. Yellow nose, spot belly.
Yeah. Tell him we'll go to Truman and the Paseo. I hear that's a good spot.
There you go, Derek. You hear that?
Oh yeah, he's listening.
He's listening.
Not sorry either. Go. I need.
I must have lost something in the chat. It must have went deep for a minute.
Who? The chat?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the comments. I don't know what they were.
Oh, they're crazy.
Oh, must be Patty.
What part?
I don't know if that's the damn solo get it, Miss Sexy. So I mean, Patty must be saying something in the chat. So.
Oh, Derek's already in your inbox on Instagram.
Oh. I like marriage on the ceiling. She said, "I got you."
Yeah, yellow nose, spot belly, het pastel.
That might
The
be
girls
exactly
went
what he said. He said something like
Derek's
that. I couldn't
15
remember
minutes away.
exactly what
He did.
said, but
He said, "Yellow nose, spot belly,
Was that
100% het clown." Yeah.
no, they said in the chat though, het pastel.
Oh, yeah. If you
I
go
love
back
it.
and look at it, I laughed because I put it. I typed what you're supposed to say, you know, but
Yeah.
you just said it fast. That's all.
Yeah. I tell you,
like I said, I think he has
he's
it
a
all
good
in there.
interviewer.
He's an excellent interviewer. Yep.
Yeah. I'm curious, as he says. So I'm curious. John Anderson, boy, I ain't heard none of that in a while. That's all. If Bubbles wants a song, you sing it to her, damn it.
Who's singing who a song?
I can't.
Bubbles, I think, was talking about John Anderson swinging that song he used to sing a long time ago, swinging.
Oh, okay, later. I don't know. The chat's going nuts. I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. They can go nuts. That's what they're here for. You can talk about anything they want to.
Not saying nothing now, huh, Kurt?
And Derek's sliding into the Celtic DMs.
Just 35 thumbs up, 3 down. We're rolling tonight.
3 haters.
Yep. 3
Hey,
haters.
You gotta love some haters. You gotta love some haters.
Hey, they still count for views. You know, they stick around long enough to view. That's good enough for me.
Especially if they stick around long enough for the thumbs down to stay.
Yep. Half the time they don't stick around, you know, so the thumbs down goes away if they're not in the chat long enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they just come in and hit the thumbs down and leave really quick, it goes away.
Or they're just jealous, one of the two. It don't matter.
And then that just means we know they're watching.
Yep, that means we know they're watching. God dang it, Todd! You didn't have to give us a thumb down.
Yeah, it was probably Autry. It was probably
no
him.
Todd.
Him and
TNT,
Sherry.
Todd.
Oh, TNT. Why are you gonna be mean, Todd?
I was just messing with him.
Damn.
You see, he stepped up and did a 4K video today.
Who? Oh, Todd did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I watched that.
That was out there on this playground or whatever.
Numbers.
Yes. Yep. He said he needs to make it a little bigger.
Yeah. I was surprised I said, dang, look at you putting out them 4K videos. I said, that's good that he stepped it up, though, you know?
Yeah. Hey, he caught us off guard yesterday. He went live a little early.
Oh yeah. I seen the little notification for it afterwards. I was like, what happened? It's like, and that's the thing. He needs to get on a schedule.
Well, what did he say in your live stream? Hey, we're on a schedule and we're going to stick to it. There ain't no more excuses.
Oh,
and then the next live, he's like, hey, sorry, can't go live tonight. God damn it, Don.
Well,
It
that's
just
like
never
even
popped
on
up.
Tuesday when he was doing the lives. Then it was like, man, I think they're going live. I'm not sure. It's like I was never sure.
Yeah. And
Does
then
Celtic have any tarantulas?
No.
tarantula.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're Celtic.
I got
We
two.
do
They
not.
weren't asking me.
We do not. Spiders are not my thing. I was bit by a brown recluse. I still carry a scar.
I do too on my arm here.
And kind of lost my vision there until it healed.
The spiders don't bother me.
So I'm not
Oh,
big.
I see where this is going already now.
Yeah.
I'm not big on the spiders.
Yeah, I can see what's going to happen. You bring a retic in there. You know what's going to happen.
He's gonna get spiders. Yeah,
He's going to get one.
it's gonna be a trade-off.
That's
Yeah.
all right. Put that
Yeah.
retic right next to them spiders. He'll never get
It's
close
like,
to them.
my wife straight up told me, that I see any one of those things running around, I'm killing it instantly. I'm not kill my spiders. She's like,
Yeah.
yep, I'll kill him.
Yeah,
instantly.
they don't bother me whatsoever.
I'm sure if I get the big snake, he's probably gonna get some kind of something, spider or something.
You know,
You know what
it's
Spidey
real.
thinks.
It's you know, in all reality, the tarantulas probably ain't near as bad as the spiders running loose around our house that we don't know
Oh,
about.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, in
That's
reality,
the
you know, I'm
one,
seriously,
yeah.
you know, I mean, like brown recluse, you know, black widows, they'll hurt you more than anything, really. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I got those all over. I tell it to people all the time. I'm not worried about the ones in the enclosures. I'm worried about the one crawling across my face when I'm asleep.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one I don't like. It's like, damn it.
right.
Yeah, right after 9/11, I had to go over to the desert, and we would catch spiders out there, and the big old camel spiders,
Yep.
and they was like our mascots. Every unit had their own spider.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they don't bother him at all. So I'm the one that just is not real big.
Well, that's all right. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like the inverts, but you know, they really. I've seen the popularity with reptile owners and inverts in probably the last 3 or 4
I have a
years
Goliath bird eater.
really
I'm
go
good
up.
with
You know what I mean?
that.
Where it never used
Yeah.
to be that way. You know, where I see more people keeping a really diverse collection nowadays. You know,
I
where
don't
it
have
used
the
to
Goliath,
just be
but I
like
got a
I
bird
just
eater.
keep this or I keep that or I keep that, and I see people really getting into a lot of different things nowadays. You know.
That's
Well, once you
that's
start-
what we
once you
said.
start
At first we
keeping
said
stuff,
we're
it's weird,
one
you know?
ball python, then it turned into 32, and then we said we're never going to have our own rat collection. Now we have our rat. So I'm never going to say never, because next thing you know, we're going to have other things. So
Oh yeah, it once you
Oh,
start
yeah,
keeping, it's hard not to add something. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, look at that. You know,
But you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like the frogs, dude. I mean, they're
I was
they're
gonna say,
so
you know,
awesome,
you gotta
dude.
have a frog. I mean,
mean-
geez, they're $20.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, they're just and the different colors they come into, and they're just so cool. You know, I mean, and they're so
I
super.
still think,
Everybody, some
I
people
think
have a
it's
hard
the
time
best
with them, but they're
$20 you could
super
spend
easy.
at a box store.
Yeah,
Best
super easy to
animal you
take
could
care of.
spend 20
you know.
bucks on.
Well, we're having a problem with the rats because she'll see one that she falls in love with, and then we have to keep it.
Oh,
I'm
it
like,
happens.
it's food, baby. We're
All right.
doing this for food.
Okay, first off, you need to breed nothing but all white rats. Because if you
It
get that
does
one with
help.
that little patch on the face, you're done.
That's
Yeah.
what I want. I want some of the like ball python love has the best.
He had a
rats.
black,
They're
like a black
all
mask
white.
on that one door.
Yeah, they're all white with just black different spotches on their faces, which they're the coolest rats.
The
ever.
latest one
Every
we
time he
ca-
feeds
we
one, I'm
kept
like,
was,
damn it.
I guess kind of gray, and then it had like a calico look, half up, and
Yeah.
we had to keep that one.
we were doing fine until that one came along, and then I was just like, we have to keep this one. This one's special.
Is it a
I
female?
did that with mice.
Yeah.
I kept trying to breed cool
Keep it
colors
back
with
as a
mice,
breeder,
and then
Yep.
yeah, you're keeping back too much. It's like
But
crazy.
But then, you know, you're going to have, you know, once it has babies, it's going to have them like that. So, I mean, you know, but, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you would have told me, asked me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you know, you ever going to have rats? I'm like, nah,
Nope.
I don't like no rats. I mean, you know, as far as I would ever like to keep them, but then you start breeding them, and you're like, dang, but just pet that thing really good. You know, you feed it, you do it, pet it real nice, and then feed it off. You know?
He's all like, man,
that way it knew it had a good home. You know, I mean,
he's like, isn't that thing gonna bite you? I was like, no, it's all good, man.
You would never even know we had them though.
You
I mean, you don't smell them. You know, we clean tubs once a week.
Oh yeah, if you take care of them, they're not that bad. It's when you let them go is when people think, oh, I want to let them go like 2 weeks. Nope. That's nasty. They get nasty.
Yeah. Don't get Rex rats. Don't ever get Rex rats. You will be ruined.
Rex rats?
You'll be ruined.
Yeah, you want to keep them all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I had hairless going there for a while and everything like that.
Right. But you can get.
I sold all my hairless off as pets. Though is what I did.
Yeah, you can get good money for pets.
You know, people buy right up.
Once that food bill started going up, we were like, oh, we better start breeding some rats.
Start breeding rats.
Yeah. Once you start buying critters, it doesn't matter how you get them. Once you get to a certain point, it's like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah. Once you get about 10 or less, you know, or maybe less, you're thinking, man, that's a lot of money you spend in a week. Yeah. Depending on where you're getting them at. It
on more what you can find for rodents where you're at, man. Because some people pay ridiculous prices.
If you're paying $70 for 10 rodents, what happens if they don't eat that week? You know what I mean? Now you gotta, you know, so either give somebody an extra meal, or you gotta keep that one, and then say now if you're doing frozen thawed, now what do? If you thaw out all these rats and 75% eat and the other 25 don't, because I'm going to take the 25%, throw them in the garbage, or I'm going to offer them to, you know, like that's where I always had my boa, where I'd feed all my, you know, if nobody ate, she got what was left over, you know. So,
right.
But yeah, it's hard. That's why I like feeding live to some. You know, I have some will eat frozen solids. So
we do too. Yep.
So, but
I think you should try to get your snakes to eat both anyway, just in case. Because even if you feed live, if you got some in the freezer and something goes wrong with your rats or something, you got backup. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good to, especially with babies. I think that's a perfect time to offer them frozen solids and try to get them on as their babies. Mm-hmm. You know, because especially if you're selling them, you know, then it's easier for somebody else. You know.
It's sad when you break out the hair dryer for other than your hair.
Yeah.
Just make a hot box with some heat tape.
I didn't even think about that, throwing them in the incubator.
Because there's people that have, yeah. Well, that's how they got the idea to make them. Freedom Breeder made some damn rodent oven.
Really?
Yeah.
I made a DIY one with a just a container.
So basically, Justin's doing a self plug on one of his videos. Go watch his do-it-yourself rodent oven, his video, and you can see how
it's a good video.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I'll give your shameless plug to you. Go watch his rodent oven video. Show how to thaw out frozen thaw.
Hey,
it's a pretty good idea. We talked about it. It was a good idea.
Rodents, it's not bad.
So no, and we did talk about it a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty good, because I told him what I was at, you know, but I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it. But what he did, it works great, dude. I mean, thaws them out, and you're getting them up to temp too without putting them in the hot water, or because some people they don't know how to thaw rodents out.
You got like half a hot and half cold rodent. Here, you want one? No.
I just put one in the microwave.
Microwave?
No, you don't.
I put it on
you could, but you should not use that microwave for anything else, I'm assuming.
Well, you know, some people put them in such hot water that when they feed them, the rat explodes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, if I'm going to feed my retics tomorrow,
and a pizza pocket at the same time.
I'm going to throw my big, large rats in cold water for the night. You know what I mean? And let them thaw out that way in cold water, because they'll thaw out.
Yeah.
And then just put them in the room for room temperature for a while, you know, to get them that smell going, you know. But
no,
that's then the worst part when people get that hot ass water and throw cold frozen rodent in there. It's like, it's gonna
makes it mush, and there ain't nothing worse than seeing a rat explode. You know, I've heard people, I'm like, oh, you know. Yeah. And then, I do like Rob does, you know, before I feed them, you know, give me a bowl of hot water, just dip their head in it. You know,
Yeah.
get that head temperature up. Boom, they're on it. So
Yeah, when we first started breeding, we had them up in the snake room, and that was a bad idea.
yeah, I did too. They got aggressive, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they were constantly wanting.
Open up that tub, and they were coming out.
See, mine don't do that at all.
No.
Well, it's something with the rats, dude. When you have rats in there like that, like I had both rat racks. Man, I'm telling you that's all they could smell all day.
The only reason why I want to get the rats out of the snake rooms because it's so damn dusty.
Right.
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as big a deal with ASS, but I know with rats, I've seen a big difference in there with mine. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our normally mild-mannered little babies just were aggressive.
Yep. Exactly. Well, that's what they are. They're smelling that food all the time. You know?
Yeah.
Get to Kurtwood.
Once we got them out of there, they went back to being sweet.
Yes.
Who is live after this show? I'm assuming Ball Python Love's probably live at some point. They do a daily show. I don't know. Are they?
Are you off? Are you off tonight, Kurt? If you're off tonight, Kurt, you go live. You ain't been live in a while. We'll join you. We'll send people over.
Kurt needs a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go get one. I'll be right back. Carbon filter. Hell yeah, carbon filter helps too. Well, see, that's the thing too. I do run a carbon filter, air filter in my snake room with it. So I don't know if that's what helps or whatnot. But yeah, I don't have a lot of aggression as far as the snake.
Right.
Other than that pissy Cappy, but he'll bite me even if it doesn't matter. I mean, he could eat 10 minutes, he'd bite me anyway. He don't care.
We have ours on different levels now. Our rats are on the bottom level, and our snakes are on the third level. So completely separated.
Right. Bubbles, you can
Reptile
put your channel.
says, yeah,
I have
Kurt,
no problem
live.
with your channel. You promoting your channel. Not everybody in here's about reptiles. We get people from slot channels and everywhere else. It doesn't matter. You're part of this community.
Oh,
you can drop your channel down in here. That's fine.
Look, we're not even talking reptiles.
I know.
Talking rodents. Talking rodents.
Well, and crazy, what are they? Call girl neighbors stuff.
We can make a whole show on
that. There's a
one.
whole show on her.
But we've kept about 24, 25 pretty consistent talking about the call girl though.
Oh yeah, it's been a good evening.
And hippo hand jobs.
And hippo hand jobs. I mean, people are like, hey, I got to come check this out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I have it on this phone.
Hell yeah. It's been raining here most of the day.
Yeah, we had off and on showers
Yeah, we
today.
had it off and on.
What's up, Trapper One?
Trap, what's up?
So,
There you go,
Justin, being
Daniel.
up in the Northwest, you get a lot of fresh crab up there?
Ooh. Me? I'm not that close to that stuff.
They get a different type of crab where he lives.
We got the same neighbor we do.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, I'm like 3-4 hours from the coast. I'm not that close to
okay.
that. And, yeah, I'm not up by the crazy people. I'm away from them.
You get salmon run?
Kurt, set it up for about 10 o'clock. That way, when we end it, you're already set up and going, so we can send people over there, buddy.
You get a salmon run up by your house?
There's in the rivers, yeah, there's always salmon runs. There's the Larry shirt. It's hard to see with the glare, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But that's the Larry shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, all the rivers around here, though, when they do the salmon running, all the Indians can take all the nets, they catch them all, and yeah, it's crazy.
You can tell we love
I
food.
don't even go nowhere near the rivers when all that shit's running. It's crazy.
See you, Rob. Have fun at work.
I used to live up in
See?
Alaska, and we would go out salmon fishing, and it was, I mean, you were next to each other fishing. It was crazy.
Yeah, I've done it a few times.
Fishing.
Yeah, we've done it a few times at like a spillway and shit, and it's crazy because everybody kind of does this rotation, like getting up close to the spillway thing. It's a crazy deal, man. Yeah. It's weird. Yes, everybody, that's Larry. And there's only one Larry t-shirt. I don't know why they're so infatuated with my chair, but.
Well, because the point was they said that at one time they seen as much of Larry as they did you on a couple streams, so that's why they had their name at Larry.
Bullshit. I've never been gone more than I've been on the stream. Never once.
I'm just saying, Heather named it. I'm not going to argue with Heather. If you want to argue with Heather, you're more than welcome to.
You go right ahead.
We weren't talking about the naming of it. That wasn't the issue.
That's why the name came up.
And now we have a t-shirt.
Now we have a t-shirt.
Well, see, I could do like everybody else and just shut off the camera, but you know.
Oh no, you're right.
No, we like Larry.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, everybody, and now everybody likes Larry, so I just let it happen. You know,
but we do not.
Dogs, but Larry gets a little bit of time.
But you're right. We do not want to know any stories that Larry has.
Hey, if Larry tells you stories, that's his problem. I might run and grab a 6-pack. Oh yeah, he's ready for the show.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up, Venom Wonderful?
I really made a Larry shirt. That's funny. Venom Wonderful. Yeah, the Bubbles. She's all like, "Did you really make one?" Yep. I got to send it to. We gave it away on the show, so I had to make one. But patent pending
pythons. Yeah. That was awesome. Venom Wonderful in the live stream.
All right.
Hey, Venom.
How you doing tonight, Venom? I did make a red shirt too of my shirt. Looks weird.
Is Venom in a better mood than he was the other night?
Yeah, I think so.
Good deal.
Hopefully.
He said last night he was on restriction, self-restricted.
Oh, was he? Okay.
I mean, he said self-restricted.
No, that means he got in trouble.
Well, he said self-restricted.
He can call it what he wants, but we know the truth.
It's his story. I'll let him tell it how he wants to. I mean,
he probably tried that thing with the BBC on his wife. That's probably why he was in trouble.
That video would go viral, dude. I'm telling you, that video would go viral. All the butterflies are in here for you, Venom.
I found him a candy king. Oh, good Lord. Oh, yeah, Venom will go live with you, too.
Yeah. You and Reptile Feedings and Kurtwood.
I'll grab something to eat. I might stop on later or something. Cause some trouble.
Anybody that don't know, if you go on and watch, we'll send you the Kurt's live stream, but just be prepared. You never know what might pop up.
Kurt's live streams get crazy. There could be a wiener in the chat. You never know.
Yep,
you gotta
could
watch
be
out.
a wiener in the
Not
and that is a true story.
Subject, but he likes staring at him. He do. He'll look at it half an hour. What, Kitty? What are you doing?
Time.
Why don't you go lay down on the pillow? Kind of wonderful.
He's like, yeah, give me a beer. I'm thirsty.
He's all no mo waiters. You sure, Kurt?
Oh, now we got rid of the husband. Now we can get the real dirt.
There you go.
Now we can get the real dirt.
Now you can ask the real questions.
There we go. That's the real question.
So when you getting that retake?
Yeah, when you get that retake.
You know, I just gotta sweet talk him.
There you go.
That's all I gotta do. When he's least expecting it.
When I send you them, when I get
go.
them babies in a couple of years and send you them beautiful pictures of them, and you can just be like, oh, he can't turn this one down.
He won't tell me no.
Yeah. There you go. You're already locked in.
I'm locked in.
Mason's morphs. I got a bottle of wine. Let's go.
And it'll be little. He
everybody's
probably won't know the difference. I can send it to you as a baby. You know, I'll send you a little baby. You'll probably go, what kind of ball? Oh, I got a new ball python.
Yeah,
Don't worry
you
about
just
it.
tell him it's a ball python till it gets
Yeah.
bigger.
Won't know the difference till it starts growing.
Well, there you go. All right, he's back.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Wow, that's funny.
There are four new babies. I didn't even ask.
You been to any of the expos up there around that area?
Damn.
They've had a few.
We went to one.
Yeah, but it was during the pandemic,
Yeah.
so
Mm.
we want to hit some more. I think Olathe,
Overland Park.
Overland Park.
Yeah.
They usually have a pretty big one.
Yeah, we went to one of the smaller ones out in Blue Springs. So we want to hit the Overland Park one.
There you go.
Bad
I know
thing
they
is
have a
we
lot
go
of
to them
other.
and we want to buy something.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Well, I
Venom.
mean,
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. He said,
but
no
they're
more
cool to
leaf
go
sticks.
to though
I don't want
because
a
you see
snake
so
that
many
can whoop
different
my
things.
ass.
You know, I mean,
Mhm.
and you get to meet up with a lot of people too. You see on YouTube. You know, I mean that's the
Yeah.
thing. You know, you go to the what's them ones the show me ones or whatever. They get a lot of people
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
that you
that's
see
the
on
ones that we went to.
That's yeah.
That's the YouTube community you'll see in there. You'll see a lot of people in
Okay.
there. In fact, Joe Chandler, he goes to a lot of them shows. You know, he's
Oh,
the one
does he?
makes the Venom proof kit. You know, so
Kurt said he sent you all the links if you wanted to go over and hang out later.
cool,
There-
cool.
No,
Good.
Kurt.
Oh, Kurt did?
Quit now. Yeah, I'm a Dr. I. I don't know if he sent it on IG or I don't know where he sent it. Kurt's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
It's probably over on IG then.
Yeah, you're Kiki.
I don't know, Kurt. That might be too late for him. He's got to get up early.
We get up at 4:30.
Donut shop opens up at 5.
I get them fresh.
Gotta get
Gotta
them
get them
fresh.
donuts right away. Now, don't be biting me, Kiki.
Got to stop at that Quick Trip.
Yep. I like Quick Trip, dude. We got them all over the place here in Oklahoma, dude.
Oh yeah.
We
They're
don't
like
get
hot
it.
dogs
He's
around
not
here.
busy, Bubbles. He ain't busy at all.
They got good food too, actually.
Mhm.
Don't let him bullshit you.
Yeah, they've gotten that little not a cafeteria, but what is it called? A little
Kitchen.
It's a
kitchen
little
area.
kitchen, yeah. It's a little kitchen.
Yeah, every one of them here has a kitchen.
Mhm.
They made it. They pretty much anyone that didn't have, they redid them here,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they
so
make good
yeah.
money.
Oh yeah. And I tell you what, they treat their employees real good too.
Yeah, they do. They pay them pretty good money too. Actually, I mean, they make decent money for a gas station. I mean, they make good money. So,
Mhm.
Damn kitty.
oh yeah.
I'm trying not to
Trying not to
drink it on.
I don't think anybody cares, baby.
What? You can drink on the live stream.
Yeah, it's no big deal at all. Yeah, you're more than welcome to just enjoy yourself.
Okay.
No big deal. Or go get you a straw if you want. It don't matter.
No, now we all got to see you do it. Come on.
No, we've had couples come on here nervous as hell. There's no lie, and it's mainly the woman. And then
They'll
she
start
started.
with wine right
They'll
away.
they'll start drinking wine, and next thing you know, we're an hour in, and they're nonstop talking. And then it'd be like, towards the end of the show, they're like, I ain't got no more wine left. The whole box, the box is empty. She said.
Back to town.
I'm like, dang.
Well, we got a wine cellar.
We've got a wine cellar fully stocked, so I'm good to go. He don't like me to drink like that though.
He don't want you to run out, is what it is.
What she does.
No, it's what I do when I drink.
Be like, I'm not running down at I'm not running down at 12 o'clock to get another bottle. We're making a wine cellar. That's it.
It'd be a different kind of show.
It'd be a different kind of
We'll
show.
say that for part
Now
2.
we're curious. Now.
No. There will be a part 2. It will be wine cellar, backyard, and we'll be videoing the neighbor's house.
He's like, no music, no wine, and sit your butt down. Oh man.
So what do your coworkers think of you having snakes? They all know about that?
Most of them do. Some are,
Thanks,
you know,
butterfly.
oh, that's gross, and the other ones, they like to learn about them.
Oh yeah.
Taught a lot of them. You know,
The biggest thing is, you know, when people don't know, like, you know, we've said it many times, Justin has too, is a lot of people don't realize it's just one snake. They think it's each one is a different type of snake. You know, it's just, they're all ball python. You know, I mean, it blows their mind to realize that them are all the same snake, just different colors. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
On
I've
my
heard
computer,
people
I have it
online-
going across my screens. You know, all the pictures, and
Yeah,
they're
they'll
just
talk about
amazed
the
at
$500,
the different
$50 snake.
colors and different patterning, and
Right.
it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
definitely unique. You get some of them guys online, they're all like, "Oh yeah, the $50, $500 snake." It's like, because you know, basically they're all the same. You know, it's like,
Right.
and then we've talked about too. I wonder how many kids, you know, had normals, so you know, growing up or whatnot. That who knows what genes were in them that didn't even have a
Yeah.
clue. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it would have been bred, it would have been the next big thing. You know.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
ball pythons when I was a kid. It's like, man, I never knew that, you know, there was all these crazy genes in there at the time.
That's
you
kept
know,
me up
like,
at night a
what the
few
hell?
times.
Oh
Kept me
yeah,
up at
thinking
night.
about it,
Yeah,
it's like shit.
Thinking, man, I used to have normals when I was a kid, and I wonder how many. That could have been the next blitz
And a lot of
or
that shit
something,
at
a
the pet store
hurricane.
back then was all wild
Yeah,
caught.
how many
to get
dinkers
shit,
did you have?
They'd get a whole pack of wild.
I got
caught
one
and
right
sell them
now.
at the store.
That's what she just got locked up the other day, so she slugged out on me the first year.
Did she?
Tonight.
Yeah.
Damn,
I'm worried
Venom's
about this butter.
rolling.
I don't know what she's going to do because she ovulated earlier in the season and had her prelay shed, and then she must have absorbed. So we paired her back up, and immediately she went into ovulation and had another prelay shed. So we don't know what she's going to do.
Right.
Wow. And how many days since
Yeah.
then?
What,
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had one absorbed last year too. Just,
Yeah, this is a crazy game
Like,
where
damn,
there's
you know.
a lot of patience in this game. I don't know how I got into it. I really don't. 'Cause I'm not a patient person. I'm really not.
Yeah.
But in this game, you got to be. I mean, you got to grow them up. You got to wait. You know, all this shit in between. 55 days after you even get them, it's like, holy shit, man, are they ever going to be here or not? It's like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the hardest part was waiting that 60 days in the incubator.
Yeah.
Checking
It's
2 or 3
crazy.
times a day. Are they pipping? Are they pipping?
Looking at the window.
Oh yeah, I'll have somebody come over or something. And it's like, yeah, you can check out everything, but don't go near this.
Yeah.
Don't even come over here. It's like,
Yeah.
don't bump it. Don't breathe this way.
Yeah.
Nothing. You can't even get close. I'm like a guardsman. And
what
shit.
day
It's
did
like-
your snakes did they pip on?
They never
They
did.
never did, but they deflated so bad and we were worried. And so we messaged Todd and we were like, what are we going to do? And he's like, send me a video. Let me see what's going on. And he goes, cut them. And we were like, oh God.
So we cut on 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're glad we did because it was a good thing that we did.
Well, one was wrapped in the umbilical cord, so we unwrapped it. But they've all came out and
Everybody's healthy. Everybody's scooting
Right on.
around. Everybody's good. So
Right.
And you did it
right.
on 50, 52 or 51, I would say?
52.
52?
Yep.
Yeah, see, mine are getting pretty deflated right now, too, and they still got like 8.5 days to go.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
But they're starting. I've seen people cut eggs that they can't even get a crease in them to get the scissors on them. It's crazy.
Because
Yeah,
they're
that's
so
too
They're
early.
all half deflated, and yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
as long as you got
we
one
were-
that's pipped, I think you're all right. Or
That's what
Or, you know, I
I
mean-
would. That's my thing. I would like to at least
Or day
keep one, do
55.
it naturally, and then
Mhm.
I'll cut.
And that's
the
what
rest.
we wanted. We wanted 1 or 2 of them to pip, and then go ahead and cut. But yeah, we got too nervous.
We were so scared and when we sent the video to Todd and he was like, yeah, do it. We were like, okay, we're going to go ahead. But we were waiting for that first pip because we had done so much research on it and we had listened to
Yeah.
everybody else. We were waiting for all the right things. But with them being so deflated, we were, What?
But he popped up.
Oh.
Yeah. Heather said dogs they're married.
Oh.
And Bubble says, "Don't worry, Irondogg's got my heart." And Heather goes, "He's my husband."
Yeah, they're a freak show, those two.
Don't talk about our guests like that.
No, not them. You and Heather.
Oh no.
These
We
two
haven't-
apparently is a freak show before they moved in, and the neighbors.
We have an open relationship. She's married to, and live in New York. I'm just her online husband. It's good that way,
Yeah. So have you guys had any clutches hatch yet?
Well, yeah,
He has many.
I've had,
Yeah, he's had many.
I've bred in the past, but I'm
I'm
last year, I never
8
had,
days away from my first one.
I've never had none
8
go
days.
55 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year, I had 4 clutches and I never got to cut none. So it was kind of disappointing. I couldn't make no videos,
Hey, but that's less stress though, especially the first time. If I just came home one day and they were all popping out, I'd be all like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God."
I mean,
it's
I've
like-
had them
that's
out
a lot
of the
relief.
egg, pipped and out of the egg 5-6 days before their day 55,
Yeah.
So, but they were deflated, and I mean, their yolks was all absorbed and everything. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's
it
when
is
you know.
funny. The closer it gets, the more it's like every time I go in the room, I just kind of peek over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because and now that I took the pressing seal off for the last few days, it's you can actually see in there. So it's like, yep, nope.
Right. That was the problem we were having. We would turn the light on, but we have our emblem on the front of the incubator, so we were like peeking around.
Yeah, trying to see. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I got scared
it's-
because right up until we messaged Todd, I picked one up and I was feeling it, and I was like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel a snake in there. And that's when Todd was like, "Give me a video."
I'm like, they're in there, they're fine. And then
Right.
he kept worrying, and I'm like, no, they're fine. They're in there, they're fine. They're fine. And then he had me worried. I'm like, stop.
Oh no, it's a nerve. If I didn't have this community, I'd be a way nervous.
It's
wreck. Way worse
easier
than
though
I
when
am
they're
now.
deflated like
Way
that. 'Cause
worse.
You can grab them and you can roll them veins down.
Yeah, you can
And
get
just-
them good and everything. Yeah.
I use scissors like this when I cut my eggs. That's
Literally,
the way I
I've seen people cut
Big
eggs
scissors.
where it's like the egg is so full, it's like they can't even get the scissors to catch.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it
man,
just,
you might want to wait a day or two. It's like,
Yeah, and I just
I
think
don't know nothing about this, but you may want to wait a day or two.
I do one cut and it's done. I just roll them
Yeah,
up, take
yeah.
the big scissors and cut and roll it.
Yeah.
I don't try to
'Cause
use.
that
I
was
can't
kind
use.
of
My
my
fingers
thing,
are too
too.
big
It
for
was
little
like, man,
Sam.
what if
so,
my eggs, I can't get a hold of them? What if I can't roll it a little bit? What if I got to cut it weird? It's like, but they're deflated now enough to where it's like, oh yeah, I can just grab it right there, get a little cut.
Raz Reptiles, salute.
yeah, I told
Brad,
Andy, I
welcome,
said,
Tom,
I'm not
Tom,
doing the
welcome
cutting.
to the live stream. Congrats on
I
your
said,
new
I shake
critters,
too
man.
much, I'll end up cutting a finger off or something.
Yeah, with his trimmers,
see-
he's like, you're doing the cutting. So
Yeah, see, that's what really freaked me out too. Because when I first got in this hobby, of course, like I don't know how many people. I just went straight to the YouTube, right? I'm watching all these videos, and of course, you come across Brian and Jay, and all these guys got razor blades in their hand.
Right.
I'm like, I don't think I could do that. It's like, no, man, I don't. Once I started seeing people with scissors, I felt a lot better. Because
Yeah.
at first, it was like, man, I don't know if I could just swoop
Maybe
an
a-
egg like that with something live in it. I don't know if I can do it.
Right.
It's crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm so glad I seen people doing it with scissors. I was like, oh, that's way more better, way more.
Yeah.
Better.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm wondering with retic eggs. I mean, I almost feel like I need to use a razor blade when I'm going to have them. Because I mean,
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean,
It's
just
like,
because he sticks his fingers way down in there, but
Yeah, when I first started watching that shit, it was like they're just like nothing, and I'm like,
And then he reaches in and just pulls them out.
oh yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I understand he says he's doing it to look for rats, but I don't know. I just
Yeah.
Well,
You
a lot
you
of it's
see
for
their
the
head.
show
Once
as
you
well,
see their
but he's
head,
done
you're
it
fine.
so
You know.
much. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I mean,
he's
they've
so
done
many
it.
times.
I mean, even when Brian shows the slow motion, I mean, he is right there. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, how have you not just sliced one open? But I mean,
Yeah, that's what freaks me out, and especially if they're at that time. and they're already popping their noses up, trying to cut out. You'd
Mhm.
think they'd be right there. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, whoop.
I mean, really, you're only doing it so if, like, you know, some don't have like an egg tooth develop or something like that or whatever. So you know you're saving them. That's why you're cutting them. But you don't have to go in there digging in there and pulling them all out. And all that. I don't think you need to do none of that.
Jay does get kind of weird with that because he does. He'll just yank them right out of there. It's like,
And then that mother's coming back at him.
oh yeah, that's why I said he's got about the best dodge in snakes, man. He's like a boxer.
Mason, you are absolutely correct. Earl from Lone Star Reptiles is the greatest egg cutter of all time. Man, his scissors are like a butcher's. They're so sharp. He puts them in. He's like, he don't even cut. He just puts them in and just
slide them around. Yeah,
oh man,
I don't know if I could even do that.
Dude,
I'm so down with just
he's so
the
smooth
whole
about
roll
it.
and just take a little chunk off. I'm so down with that.
You know, he's from Texas. You know.
Yeah. No, I see people. They got the whole end of the scissors in there, gouging around.
No.
I'm like, oh no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
And then on that video, I'm trying to look at the snake, and I'm not even filming the egg anymore.
Yeah, Earl's the man. You're right on that. Good channel too. Good guy. You know, watch his egg cutting videos. You'll be amazed. I mean, it's just, and you're like, wow. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, all around, he's one of them guys. He's like Brian Gundy. You got a problem, you call him. He'll answer anybody.
Yeah, Kurt's getting the business in the chat. Kurt's getting the business.
Kurt's getting divorced in the chat.
He's getting the business. Bubbles done laid it down to him. Kurt, if you want a woman, you got to take the whole deal, he said.
He said Kurt's getting the business in the chat.
Because I would also be interested in a woman that can't read, too. Because he said he only wanted a woman for the night, be married for a night and then divorce, and they're like,
that fits right
damn
in
it.
with Kurt, too, though. It's like,
Yep.
He'd take a blind
He's like, I want to be married for the night and divorce the next day. And she's like, nope, you got to take the whole thing or nothing. And he's like, well, I also want a woman that couldn't read. So, well, I think you're screwed there.
Like,
you ain't getting no business tonight, Kurt. I'll tell you that. Not
Kurtwood just needs the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Don't hog all the wait now, Kurtwood, don't be hogging all the ladies. If I were egg cutting, I would
rough crowd
cut my fingers and my hand. The egg cutting situation is nerve wracking.
Yes.
Yeah, if I rolled home from work and I seen all four of them had a pip in them, it would not hurt my feelings at all. It'd make me feel so much better, you know. Yeah. I just give me a quick peek and be done with it. Wait for them to come out, you know.
We would have felt better that way, but
But it was an adrenaline rush.
Oh yeah.
And then Irondogg he kept telling me 52 the other night. It's gonna happen on 52. Have it on 52. So now I'm like, oh my God, I gotta be paying attention all the time.
Well, you know, I'm kind of making them thinking, hey, they're going to come early. They're not going to make you wait that long.
But it was cool. There's a deal. Some people say you're not supposed to do it, whatnot. But when I did take off the little thing, I didn't touch any of the eggs. Didn't move them. Didn't do nothing. I did the press and seal. I did stick a little light behind there, and you could see two of the actual snake heads moving around in the egg. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Me and the wife was looking at it. It was like, of course, she flipped out, but it was like, oh my, it was kind of. It was more surreal than anything, you know. It's like finally, after all this freaking time, you know.
And here I thought our eggs were empty.
Moving. Huh?
I said, here I thought our eggs were empty.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a crazy deal, man. It's nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, like when Hector had them eggs last year, you know, he's like, you know, I got to watch the snake change colors.
Oh yeah,
you know, because
he had the egg open,
had the egg was open, you know. He got to watch it go from white to be in the dark colors and everything.
He cut it open to try to save it. It was weird.
You know.
When did he cut it? Like 2 weeks or something? I mean, it was like way early. It was like
2 or 3 weeks into
grow,
Oh wow.
Yeah, one was leaking. They were leaking. He couldn't get them stopped, so
he tried glue
and everything, and he'd take them out of the incubator like 2 hours a day.
Way too humid,
trying to patch them, and that's why he was saying, you know, the incubator temperature is really to him weren't that big a deal because he had them out for 2 hours and, you know, the fluctuating. But he cut a hole in the top. One didn't make it, but the other one did, and he watched it. It was one of the most beautiful snakes he had, dude.
Mm.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was a weird deal.
It was cool
There was a
though.
video the other day that it was the same thing. The eggs were really thinning out. So he took it out, and he had some eggs from my previous clutch or whatever.
Yep.
And he patched
Patch it with them. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen people use that old eggs to patch holes. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best thing to use, actually, because
Is
you
it
know, think
an old
about it.
eggshell? Yeah.
Yep.
It looked like a skin graft.
Yep.
Well, he said he tried it was like Elmer's glue or something, and then it dawned on it because somebody told him, "Oh, it would work." And then he's all like, "It's like 100% humidity environment. There's no way the damn glue's gonna dry."
Right.
So then he was trying to keep them outside of the box to get the glue to dry, and then he was using like food powder and all kind. I mean, it just turned into craziness. But yeah. I've seen some people do some crazy stuff to save an egg, and it's like, man, that seems to be like a lot of work, man. It's like, it's like
You know,
Yeah, there's a lot of different methods, but you know, Scotch tape and I've heard glue, but the one that I've seen work the
Scotch
best
tape
was
Scotch tape
the
seems
old
to make
eggshell.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
You know.
That or Scotch tape, because that shit's gonna stick right to it. It's just gonna be bang, call it good.
Monster.
But that was nerve-wracking
gorilla
too,
tape.
because my first litter, none of them were stuck together. The second clutch I had, 2 of them or 4 of them were stuck together, but they popped off just little by little. But there was 2 in there that were stuck together the whole length of the egg. I didn't even pull them apart. I just candled them, stuck them right in there together. I was like, "Yep, I'm not pulling those apart." That's the most nerve-wracking. I
So is
think.
that what you guys usually do? Is leave them together?
Well, not
I
I
separate them.
Yeah, most people separate them all together, but then ones were so together, it was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to leave them together.
Yeah.
I mean, both embryos are there. They both had really good, strong veins. I didn't think they were good. I figured they'd stay good, so I just went ahead and left
Just
them
left
together.
them like that. Yeah.
If one would have had really weak veins or something, I probably would have pulled them apart anyway. But they were both really strong looking eggs, and hopefully I don't regret it later. One goes bad and affects the other one or something. I don't know. But
And I think as long if one goes bad, if you catch it soon enough, you can separate it.
yeah, you can probably get rid of it or something. But yeah, it was nerve-wracking enough popping the other ones apart. But that one being the whole length of the egg, it kind of freaked me out. I was like, yeah, I'm going to chance it this time, you know. Because there's some people leave them all together and just stick them in the box.
Yeah.
So it's like there's really no wrong way, I guess. It's like, you know.
Right. For sure.
If they leave flat, leave them. Yeah, they were fine. The 2 together were perfect. Go live when you cut. No, I don't know if I'm gonna go live, man. Maybe the second clutch, but I don't know about the first clutch because I'm so nervous. I don't want to screw something up just so I'm trying to do a live stream. You know,
those first ones, they're tough. Have we missed anything?
No, I'm looking back.
Bubbles for sure.
They're talking marriage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's all kind of craziness going on. They heard something about. Yeah, it's like the chat goes off sometimes in tantrum.
Bubbles, how does that Irondogg reptile shirt feel?
She said it would feel better if you were in it wrapped around her.
Oh, I already knew that, but
Or she'd probably feel better if it was free.
Justin, don't be a hater, damn it.
No hater.
No hater.
Missing the voice feeder already.
Cherry says, nice shirt. Yes, she likes it. I did a shirt giveaway and she won it. And
Oh, okay.
I sent her the top of the line shit, you know. I mean,
Yeah, Miss Sherry, she's good.
yep. She's you gotta watch her. She's in that voodoo with them chicken bones and stuff.
Oh yeah, she'll throw some chicken bones. She got that. She's Canadian. She's a little off, you know.
Yeah, she's Canadian.
You got to watch them.
Yeah.
Welcome, Michael Myers.
No, she's fun. She's fun for sure. Michael, what's up?
Well, maybe we'll have to do a shirt swap then.
We need to do a sticker swap, probably, huh?
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah.
We're on back
Oh
order.
yeah, they do that for sure. I love the stickers.
Yep.
We had to just reorder again.
Cool. Yeah. Instagram your address to me and I'll send some out to you this week.
Absolutely.
Give you a magnet too.
We got some coming in.
Yeah, I like the magnets too. Hey,
yeah.
you can't pass up them. Sticker Mule, when they do their magnet deals, you have to get them. I mean, you can't pass it up. I mean, ask Kurt; he'll tell you.
Yeah, they're nice.
I mean, it's just they're cheap. I mean, either that, I wouldn't order them, because they're too expensive regular. But
we got some travel mugs coming in.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chilling
Chill
by the fire tonight.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Kurt would say he didn't get no magnet. They had junk magnets anyway. They don't even stick.
Yeah, he did. Kurt always orders magnets from a Sticker Mule.
He said he didn't get a magnet.
Who did we
I'm sure he
order
knows
from?
he's got his own magnets. I'm thinking he didn't get a magnet from you. Is what he said.
Oh well, I didn't have them at the time when I traded stickers with him. I'll have to send them one. There you go. There's the review.
Yeah, really soft.
Really soft. That's what Sherry said too.
I have to.
Who do you order your shirts from?
I actually get them done through a Teespring.
No,
We got ours from I don't know.
Custom Ink.
Custom Ink, yeah.
How are they? They pretty good?
They're soft.
Yeah.
I mean, their price is pretty good.
Well, you got to buy in bulk.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's the thing.
ship
That whole
every day.
thing is buying enough.
See, every time I look at something like that, it's like a ton of money,
Yeah.
because I got all these different colors in my logo, and then I got the whole back done too, so I got stuff on the back. So, I ordered 15 shirts. They're like, oh, $850. You get screwed, I mean, God almighty, dude. I mean, all right, what, I got to charge everybody $50 a shirt? I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if we sell them for $20 a piece, I mean, we're breaking even.
Right. And that's what I did on my Teespring. I mean, I'm not making no money on my shirts. I knocked it down to, I just did it so people could order them, but the shipping is what saves you, because I can ship all over the world and it's only going to cost $5 or $7 for them.
Straight from Teespring.
Yeah, because they have different places all over,
Yeah.
But I ain't got none of the cheap ones offered up on the site. I always went to the next level or the higher.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We
Quality
initially
ones.
went on Teespring, and that's where we designed them initially.
Right.
Then something happened.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but that's when we went to Custom Ink.
Yeah. And then we just bought in bulk and had them shipped here.
But I like Teespring because you can, like you said, you can change the colors and.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can make everything too, like cups and hats, and I mean, you can make anything there. It's like they got a whole variety of anything you can put your logo on.
There was another site I was on. It's and I can't remember if it's Purity or something like that. They make really top quality stuff. It's all like next level or stuff like that. That kind of stuff. Shirts or like Carhartt style shirt,
Wrong show.
But they're expensive, I mean, it's going to cost you $30 or more, $35 a t-shirt, but you got to go through somebody like Shopify to set up an account to get them to ship through you, which that's just another bill on top of that,
Right.
But the only thing I did like about them is
I'm buying me a silk screening table.
They did sundresses, bikinis, I mean, they did a big line of stuff for women and men that, you don't see through nobody else, so, if somebody wanted, but I don't see too many women that's going to wear a sundress with, a logo on it, bikini now, that would be cool because I'd have Irondogg reptiles on every bikini out there. So
I'd wear one for you.
there you go.
Yeah, but Justin just mentioned that silk screen. So on our bags, that's what we're doing is we're just screen them ourselves.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mason. Becoming a new member.
All right.
All right. That's cool.
Awesome. Yeah. I'd like to get into silk screening. That'd be cool. You see them for sale a lot, but
Yeah,
it's always the big industrial ones that are thousands of dollars, So it'd be nice to be able to do your own shit,
Oh yeah.
I'd like to get one of the machines like the direct to garment, where you just put your shirt in there and it does all the color and everything. Like $5,000-$6,000 for one, one of the nice ones. But well, think of the money you'd save though over time, though.
Over time, yes.
I mean, you're talking a quality shirt that that's just printing your shirt within 5 minutes, and it's complete color and everything, and it's good to go, But it definitely pay for itself over time because you can order bulk T-shirts cheap,
I can see you have a little sweatshop.
Oh yeah, I could. If I would, I could.
We're like, where's Chris at?
Shit, I'm in the back room watching videos while they're all these little 9-year-olds are out there making me some shirts. I got.
What do you got? Some third world country making your shirt? Damn.
Thinking about it.
That's how you get them cheap, right there.
Hey, I am in Oklahoma.
Check with them.
They're crossing the border in Texas, so I'm sure there's some people looking for jobs. I could probably hook them up pretty cheap making T-shirts. Cash money. Well, you ain't got to show me no ID, just cash money.
Cash money.
Because I know today you're Hector, next week you'll be Jose, so it don't matter to me.
Yeah, $1 shirt.
$1 shirt.
Damn, that's cheap.
Hey, I guarantee they have whole garage full in about a day.
Oh yeah.
Then I'd say, well, economy's bad. Gotta lay y'all off after today.
And then you'd have the feds at your door again.
Damn.
He knows who to call though.
I go.
I'll make sure I'll give you an extra meal.
I'll say,
It's a lot easier just to buy you a silk screening table and just make some shirts yourself.
So the guy from Celtic Balls told me this is what I need to do.
See, I've been telling everybody that he's mean to children. He kicks old people and stuff. Nobody listens. Slaving.
You got yoga pants? You wearing yoga pants, Kurt?
Kurt?
Yeah, he said he made him some yoga pants. He got ordered some yoga pants.
Nice. Well, after
and Reptile Feeding's got some yoga pants too. Now I can see him wearing some.
I'm going back in the other room. I don't know what I came back into.
Oh,
you came in at the wrong
time. I'm out.
Kurt says I will only for
not
you.
One woman talking about these kind of pants, neither. Just these guys. Scared.
Sherry goes, "There's yoga pants there."
Yeah, I'm worried about going on Kirk's stream now. It's going to be him and Ryan over there in yoga pants with Venom. That's going to be real nice. Yeah, I'm out. I'm not watching.
Oh, you didn't order them. Oh, I got you. You just had them on there. I got you. Because I didn't order a poo, but I'd wear them for you. But he goes, but I'd wear them for you, but I didn't order them. Well, now, come on, man.
Hate it because nobody's trying to be yet.
No, actually, I've never designed any on there. That takes a long time to design.
To begin with, I don't know what happened.
That takes a long time to design stuff like that on there. Like the yoga pants and stuff like that. I mean, you got to really.
You put your name on the side of the britches. How hard could that possibly be?
No, it's hard.
That'd be cool to have our cross logo on yoga pants.
Now y'all got And you think
Yeah,
about
I was
orange
gonna
field
say.
paints.
All I heard is it'd be cool to have iron, and it went away on our pants. So did you say Irondogg reptiles on your yoga pants?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That's what I
Or
said.
the Iron Celtic cross.
Yes.
Plaster to crush your
Crush
ass.
my butt.
Yep.
Yes, that's
Yep.
exactly what I said.
I think she burnt them. Yeah, stream
Stream
starts
start
off
off
innocent
until I showed up.
until yoga.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Man. Let's see here.
Were they
See,
telling us?
eight,
to warn
eight,
our-
eight, eight, 8 minutes. The haters should leave our stream. So
It was
Yeah, all the
long
weirdos.
gone before then.
got 4 thumbs down, Justin.
That was pretty
We
good.
got- Oh God, was that us?
What?
Actually, I've
Four
seen
thumbs down.
it happen
Yeah,
in a
it's your
lot of
guys'
streams
fault.
lately.
No, it's not your
Um,
fault. It's nobody's fault. There's
Last
haters
week I didn't
everywhere.
get no thumbs down.
Oh, God.
Do what?
No, it was I've been seeing it in streams lately. I mean, it's like even before they start, there people are doing it. It's just people
You know
do
you're
that.
doing something right if you got people hating on what you're
Yeah.
doing. I mean,
Exactly.
the only time that ever happens is if you're doing something right.
Oh, good.
There for
Okay.
there for a while. As soon as we put a video up, we'd have thumbs down on it. I mean, right off the rip. I mean,
Yeah.
it happened for. I mean, that was a lot of people. It's just people just do that to do that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But if they just put a thumbs down and they don't stay in the chat, when it's over with, it'll go away. Like it might say show 4 thumbs down when it's over. When I go to my analytics, it might be only 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't ever worry about it because a view's a view. I mean, you stuck around long enough to give me a dislike, then you at least gave me some watch time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm. They don't
So-
realize that it's helping. It just
It
helps.
helps
They
me,
don't
yeah.
understand. Yeah. It's like you get watch time, you get a view. You're just like somebody who enjoys it. It's all the same. It's like
And we don't know what any of that shit means.
Nope. So here, I'll just put this up for my haters right now. There you go.
oh, haters gonna hate. I've been cracking up that. Oh, his short. Yeah, 94,000. That's funny. Got hundreds of hate comments. Yeah, I bet it did. That's funny.
That's what you do. Well, we welcome anybody. I don't care. If you leave me a thumbs down, that's fine. Hell, I don't care, you know. Some people get upset over that, you know. Some people get literally upset over thumbs down, you know.
I don't give a
They
shit.
don't realize it's a view. You're getting a view, you know, and that's what they're looking more. YouTube's looking at how many views you're getting and stuff like
Some
that.
people
They
turn
don't
them
care.
off to where you can't see them. You can turn it
Yeah.
off to where people don't see the thumbs are there, but you don't see a count underneath them.
Yeah, I don't turn my subscriber count off or my thumbs up or down because
Yeah,
I just.
no, I don't give a shit.
Well, some people, I don't think of that.
Well, you know, and we only have 30-something subscribers,
Yeah.
but it's like no big deal. We're
No,
having
you're
fun
40.
doing
You're
it.
40 something now. We've changed that. You're 40 something.
He goes, I have YouTube Premium, so I'm really helping you. Yeah. Hey, I had it for a while too, and you don't even realize that because they gave it to me for like 3 months for like $1, you know, which is
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
But then no ads ever pop up. You don't think about it, you know. So, you know, I never renewed it, so now everything gets ads, of course, which I watch. You know, I watch Justin's ads and stuff before his videos because that actually helps out more than anything is watching the ads, you know.
Well, yeah, that's
But,
the whole point of that's what pays
yeah.
us says we're here as a
So-
content creator is the ads.
But so,
No
but it's
ads,
different when
no money.
yeah. But you wonder why you know, still would YouTube be, you know, they're offering you a premium service, so they're making money on it. But they're kind of taking money away from the ad sense of it, you know, or are they? You know, is there still, you
I
know,
think
if you have
the ad probably still runs. It's just YouTube avoids it for you. They
Yeah,
just
that's
make
what
it
I'm
where you don't have
thinking,
to
you know.
see it or something because
that's
they're
what
going to
I'm
make
thinking.
their money. You know what I mean? It's like that's like people always talk about YouTube's going to do this, YouTube's going to do that. YouTube ain't going to do shit but sit here and make money. Until you know, like YouTube's. It took them 10 years, over 10 years, and $190 million fine before they listened to COPA, which they had to finally comply. But so even at the minimum, YouTube isn't going to get right to nothing.
There you go.
So it's like, if they're making money, they don't give a shit,
He goes, no, YouTube gives the creators a cut straight off. Okay, thanks, Michael.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sub-Gel Celtic Balls number 44.
44.
44,
wow.
Yep. We've been posting your link, so you got a few.
Yep. And it's in the description.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody who hasn't subscribed to them, there's still 23 in the house. Click that link right there, and please subscribe to them.
And with your logo, I mean, I didn't have no problem with it. I think Justin had a problem.
I got it. It's fine now. It's on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's the professional logo kind of guy, so.
Well, no,
But
when you sent it to me, it was so blown up that it kind of flattened off the edges. You know what I'm saying? It kind of flattened.
I just sent it. I forwarded it from.
It was like, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I just forwarded it from them.
It was really weird. But no, it's on here. I didn't remember see what it looked like though.
But so now, like Wednesday's show, if you watch our intro, it shows my logo and Justin's logo.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's on here.
Yours will be the first one that pops up.
There it is.
It's not bad. It didn't come out too bad.
And so
but see how it's like straight right here, and it's like straight right here. You could tell that it was cut out of an image that it fit. You know what I mean? It was weird. So what I'm saying is, if you got a good copy of it that you used for stickers or whatever, send it to me on the IG and I'll replace it.
The file they send you for the say if you want to verify it or whatever.
Like stickers or something. Those are really good.
Them are the best ones actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just send him that file to him on his Instagram or whatever, because he does all the.
It turned out pretty clear though, but see, some of them are a lot more crisp.
Yeah, some are like really clear. You know what I mean? And
yeah, it's just when they're on the big. But yeah,
I
really
think
clean for people to see.
I think Justin just dropped it. Yeah, just dropped it above you there. Or
I'll do it again.
All right, Bubbles, just go down the description. It's the very first thing in my description of the video.
Right there.
So yeah, you're right. The very first thing in the description, your links in my description tonight.
We're up to 46.
And then we'll play it. So you'll be an intro from now on for forever.
All
right.
Where were you at when you started? Was it 36 or 38?
36,
30,
I believe.
Yeah.
36. Oh, so that's 10. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
not
good.
bad. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yep. And it's only $20 a month we charge to run that, so don't worry about that.
And I'm sure you already know if you hang out in the community, all it's going to do is just keep getting better and better and better. People will notice you and they'll subscribe. I mean,
we'll set up that hippo hand job for you.
There you go.
There you go.
Hope you just got another one. Michael said. So there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Why is Michael the only green one? Is it because he's not blue? It's weird. He's like got the only green name in the whole chat. It cracks me up.
I don't know.
Is it the way on yours too? Because I'm on the YouTube side. Yeah, and he's the
okay.
one.
That's why I had him as moderator, but that's probably because he's a member.
Well,
I know
I knew it was because he was.
But he wasn't blue.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, it wasn't the blue thing. See, now take me out. I'd rather be green than blue.
Yeah, but I gave him the blue because
now he's blue. Yeah.
Give him the moderator status.
Because I was like, I'm a member too, and I'm not green. It's like, what the hell?
Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said nothing.
That's kind of cool, though. I mean, but because sometimes accidents happen, and I don't want one of my members getting timed out because of an accident.
Well, I know, but that's the thing. They should make the members green anyway. Because I mean, just where then you stand out. We should be able to make our members a different any color they want to be. Yeah, it'd be cool if they just stayed green, even if you modded them.
I had no clue what was going on when it turned blue, and everybody's like, Celtic's blue, and I was like, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, I got busted. I think I got my balls busted on the Friday stream or something. You're gonna make him blue. It's like, well, give me a minute here.
Cool.
Like,
Bubbles,
I had no clue what it was.
if you're not blue, and one of the people that are blue, if you came in and said something wrong or whatever, they can just delete your comments or kick you out of the
Time you
stream.
out.
Or yeah, so by making you blue, then nobody can accidentally time you out or anything like that. And then we know that you're one of the peeps, you know.
Okay.
But if you're blue and you do something wrong repeatedly, I will know about it because my #1 moderator, Heather, will let me know about it, and I'll take your blue off, and she will.
Gotcha.
She will put the hammer down on you.
That's what wives are for, right?
If you lose the blue, you know you're in trouble. Shit,
Yeah,
I see
because
people in some people's streams, I'll time them out just for the fun of it.
we had one guy blue, and he said something, acting like he's joking, called her a bitch, and I took the blue right off. I said, "There you go, Heather."
Ain't been back since.
And she didn't just time him out.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't allowed back in the stream. So
on any of the streams, he didn't make
on any stream. Not allowed on Justice stream, Jason's stream, my stream. He went over the top a few times, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's always fun to stretch a little bit of fun and do this and poke this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Todd.
But when you get that guy was like Jekyll and Hyde. He was a really weird dude, man. It was like, he's good.
Yeah, I mean,
he'd send like really creepy videos in your chat and shit, and it's I can't have this, It's like, but he was like the really knowledgeable, in what he did, but just he was weird. When he was talking bugs, he was amazing, but when he went to freaky, he just was like too freaky. Had the booty.
I seen Dan Morgus go live there today, and I clicked on his.
What was that? Dan who? Dan who?
I could. God dang,
I could not say it for the longest time neither. It's Dan
Demogorgon. I got it. Anyway, so I clicked on his live. And he wasn't on there yet. Then he popped up. He had this white Kiss makeup all on, and he's like, I was laughing.
Yeah.
What's up, Irondogg? I was laughing at him. It's fun though, He's
into a lot of those really dark bands, from like Iceland and shit. And,
yeah.
He's got a weird he's got a weird taste in not
he's
weird,
cool though.
It's just like thrash shit, like dark stuff.
Yeah.
Names that you can name off bands, I wouldn't even know what he's talking about. It's like I have no idea.
But yeah, it was funny. I had to stay there. He played video games when we were doing it live.
I'll pop on every now and then. He'll have the makeup on and shit, and he'll have my shirt on and shit. And he's like, "I'm good on animals." Like right on. And then he was good on his birthday. He got all drunk, passed out on his birthday, slept for about an hour, woke right back up, and got drunk again.
On the live.
Thank you, Venom.
On his live stream, and it was amazing. It was funny.
That's
right. The one we no longer name.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Venom.
Good choice, Iron Animal Show. Thanks, sir. We're gonna have the dirt on one day so we can get the dirt on the whole situation, though. No,
yep.
No
Part
dirt,
2 will be. Is this going to be Angie? With a couple bottles of wine, and we're gonna get all the dirt.
I'll make sure to go to work or something.
That'll be one of them day drinking live streams. You'll come home and be like, "What the hell? I was on Iron Animal Show."
You'll be, "Oh my God, were you drinking and dancing like a stripper?"
The plot just thickens now. And shit.
It's like we'll never be able to show our faces on there again.
No, I'll be asking how many super chats did you get?
How many super chats came in?
Well, now that I know all that, there will be number 2, and we will be posting that ahead of time so we can get people into that chat.
It'll be on my channel. Thank you very much.
It'll be on my channel. Just thank you very much.
No, I'm just kidding. 3 and 4. No, hell no. I'll have the neighbor lady on my channel. She's got the real stories. That's what I'm talking about.
You can Venmo me the cut.
There you go.
She might charge you to have her on the show, Justin.
I know, yeah. That's like, how much you think of me? It's like, well, shit. They don't have to weigh the the odds on the deal on the good.
There you go. There you go.
I'm thinking the wife might get upset and stuff. Who knows? She'll be like, "Who you got on the show?" I'll be like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's cool. Just don't watch tonight's show, whatever you do." That'd be the first thing she did. She'd be right on there, like, "What?"
I can imagine the name she uses too.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
We won't talk about Juicy Tequila Bobo.
Juicy tequila bobos. Like for real? This is like for real?
No. That must be what they call her.
Well, yeah, but you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. It's like I've seen some cop shows. I've seen some crazier names on there. You know, it's like
it's getting hot.
We can do that, Venom. We can get her on here next guest.
Well, that's more than one beer off to the side, huh?
You didn't know any of this when you asked us to come on, did you?
Well,
wait, wasn't sure.
That's why it's a live stream.
Hippo hand, what's her? Yeah, let the hippo thing go.
I'll be right back.
Go and check the dogs.
Yeah,
I'm going to check on that hippo hand job is what I'm going to do.
He's ordering one is what he's doing. He's on if he can get a for sure on this deal. It's like
I think they give him out a quick trip down there.
You know how many quick trips I got around me?
So is that the pet name for the neighbor then, or
what hippo hand?
There's got to be what? Yeah, what do you call it?
Juicy Tequila Bobo.
Yeah, Juicy Tequila Bobo or whatever.
No, that's Angie's stage name.
Oh, it's crazy in here. So on the show too, that's the name of the show then.
The neighbor, her name's Slow Trill.
Tequila Bobos on the show.
Juicy Tequila Bobo.
It's got me like, what now? Hippo hand jobs better than no hand jobs. Well, Venom, I guess that's true if you look at that side.
I'm probably going to change the title of this live stream after we get over with the Juicy Tequila Bobo. See how many more people I can get in here watching this thing.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. I don't know how often that's actually searched, but it might be a good one.
Yeah. They come across it and they go, "What's this?" I'll be like, "Skip to this part right here."
Now delivering DoorDash.
Man, I wish. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be soon, I'm sure.
I don't even know if they even closed any clubs down like that around here when it was all through the,
I don't know if they did or not.
I don't think they did here.
They'll just saran wrap them and send them out. It's like, here you go, ladies.
I know my masseuse is still working.
There you go.
Some sanitizer.
Just wear a mask and go out there and do your thing, huh?
There you go. As long as your face is covered, you're good.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's like now around here. It's like, there's signs everywhere. It's like all vaccinated customers don't have to wear a mask. I mean, for one, how many of those people are actually really telling the truth? And then again, if it really did matter, they wouldn't just have a sign saying if. They would try to make you prove it or something, and they're just taking everybody's word. It's like, yeah. So you're just letting it go back to normal then is what you're saying? It's like, say that.
I've seen somebody with not one, not two, but 3 masks on.
Oh, no, they crack me up when you see
I'm thinking, how can you even breathe?
Mask on and shit. It's like, what are you doing? You're in your own fucking car. You're by yourself. It's like, take the mask off. Live
take the mask off.
Oh, how they can breathe. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, it kills me sometimes. And I understand, like, the stores, they want you to do this, that, and another. But if you're in your own car by yourself, it's like, I treat whatever you want to do. You want to wear a mask, wear one. If you don't. But when you're in your car by yourself, that's questions. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I mean, I understand people who's got medical, like, cancer or anything like that, or has a really bad immune system anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, just because they would do that, but man, some people just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Now they're you know, like they're trying to, all these places are trying to give you like a discount if you take the vaccine, or a bonus if you take the vaccine. I'm thinking, I'm not taking the vaccine.
It'll all
You
just
know,
boil down that they're just going to pay everybody to do it.
I'm not going to take it. I don't care if you give me $1,000.
Well, you know,
I'm not
that's
taking
the
it.
thing, though. At the stage like we're at now here, where they're saying, you know, all vaccinated people don't have to wear a mask. At that point, and nobody's checking nobody, at that point, it's pretty much a clear, like, hey, it's over kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's really no way to regulate who does or who doesn't, unless, you know, the jokes with the magnets are real. But other than that, you know, it's like.
Yeah, but legally, you know, you can't even ask, you know, about the vaccine.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, then how does that, it's really, I don't know. It's so vague. It's just stupid for one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to wear masks to protect the people who got vaccinated, because that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, even around here, when people first started getting vaccinated, they're all like, "No, wear your mask because it's going to mutate." And it's like, "Well, it's going to mutate. What the hell? I'll wait for the last one." You know, it's like.
Well, the first day they lifted the order here, we went to the grocery store and we didn't have our mask on, and it felt like we were committing a crime.
Yeah.
Walking in.
Felt good though, huh? Yeah, it was weird. We did the same thing. It was like, you know, when we took off the mask, it was like, you know, wow. It feels weird, you know, but
setting us up.
Yeah. And we went to the post office to do our mail outs like we normally do, and some woman nearly had a conniption because we did not have our masks on. And she was like, "Well, I think they need to be wearing their masks." And she was just like having a fit. And we were like,
if you got yours on, you're fine.
And you didn't video it? You did not video that. I mean, that's right there. It's your viral video, man.
Those do get good hits when the people.
Karen freaks out over no mask. Oh, there's 100,000 views right off the rip.
Nobody wears a mask around here anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I've been looking for a Karen video.
Thing. You know, even
we didn't say a word, but another lady that was behind her in line, she goes, "The mask mandate is lifted. Anybody that's been vaccinated, that nobody has to wear masks. If you want to wear your mask, it's fine for you to wear your mask, but nobody has to wear a mask." Well, I still think people should be wearing their masks. Then okay, wear your mask. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, there's some people take it way too crazy.
Yep.
I don't know.
The old mask debater.
Yep.
Thing
well, you know, that's like, it's like, oh, everybody's wearing a mask. And
masturbator.
you see the people in the grocery store with a 3-inch piece of clear plastic in front of their mouth. It's like, oh, that's really helping. That's helping. It's like, come on. It's like, I don't know.
Someone made a lot of money off of it.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do. I put it on and just start coughing.
All that. I thought they were going to do that shit years ago. Start chipping the children so we didn't lose them.
Yeah. I mean, the courthouse, I mean, I think there places like that you still have to. But, I mean,
I still have to wear mine.
But I mean, think about the people, some of the people going into courthouse.
I know. Me and the wife went to we was going to the thrift store or something, and she's like, "Well, can we wear, or do we have to wear a mask in here?" I said, "I don't. Either way, I'm gonna. We should. That's why we're in here, at least." It's like shit. There's some places we probably should wear a mask. Like,
right.
Well, that was what was funny here. The bar owners got together in Tulsa and put an order of protection out against the governor of Oklahoma, and because he wanted to shut them down, so they did an OP against them, and it was so that he couldn't come shut them down since they had that OP on them, and it was around New Year's, and so they went to court, and the judge said, "Well, we'll recess it next year because that's their biggest night." So all the bars are open on New Year's Eve and stuff here, you know, and it just made him mad. But I'm thinking, dude, you ain't wore a mask since day one.
Right.
Right.
And you're telling everybody else to wear one. And then his kid had got COVID. Nobody knew about that for a long time, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean.
What I laugh at is these news reporters, you know, standing in the middle of nowhere, and they got their mask on.
Yeah, that chick kills me too. It is crazy.
Oh, we took a lot of heat, you know, when Trump come here. That was the first rally, you know, in Tulsa. You know, we took, you know, there was a lot of heat over that deal. But there was a couple people that laid down, and the police just come and snagged them up and took them off. You know, like, no, you ain't stopping this rally. You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah.
Well, no,
crazy.
there was just so much backward ass shit. It's like when a lot of those protests were going on. Our high school kids couldn't have graduation, but you could go stand out in front of somewhere and protest.
Right.
Like, what
Well,
the hell?
see,
Where's your freaking? What are you thinking, man? Let the kids graduate. Jesus Christ.
That's what's funny about like Oklahoma and Texas and stuff.
You know.
You know, schools were closed, but they still had football games every Friday night for them high school. You know,
Oh, yeah,
if you ain't,
yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah.
You ain't going to school, but you ain't banning the football here. I mean,
Yeah,
that's how you know. I
It's
mean,
gonna take more than the pandemic for that. It's like shit.
Yeah, it's going to take more than the pandemic to shut our football down.
Yeah.
You know, that's exactly what happened. I mean, it's funny because that was the only thing going on with sports.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Texas and their high school football.
Well, yeah, because some of our high
give
school.
that shit away. That's true, Heather. It's very
I don't know about
true.
there, but here, some of our high schools look like pro stadiums. You know, I mean, it looks like a college campus you're coming onto high school. You know, I mean, it's just unbelievable how big they are, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was living in Louisiana, I was right on the Texas border, and I tell you what, those high school stadiums, they look like universities.
Yep, that's how they do here too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the big cities, you know, yeah.
Sorry, man.
Oh, you're fine.
Probably so, Venom, but you know, we still love you.
Am I invisible? You're not invisible. Why are you invisible?
Big Wolf in the house. Nope. Solo, you're not invisible. Yes.
You're not the only
yeah.
one
Well,
there.
yeah. That's what I was saying. Solo is people who were like cancer survivors or had cancer or have a weak immune system. I mean, that's pretty much. You know, I mean, she said she's a cancer survivor, but that's what I was pretty much getting at. I mean, there is people that have no immune system at all. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah. And they got to
so,
protect themselves at all costs.
Yeah. See, approved already.
Nope.
Player tester for the Army. I'm good on that.
FDA approved. Yeah.
I seen old Todd Autry giving out Desert Wolf a big shout out about his hat on the video.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, I seen that too.
Yep.
His hat
I'm doing them late night streams.
Can't go wrong with that though. There's an audience everywhere. I mean, anytime.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I'm glad he's doing them.
I am out, guys. Enjoy the live tonight. Thanks, Venom.
All right, Venom. Thanks for coming in.
Are you going over on Kurtwood? They've been sleeping on me. No hat.
Night, Venom.
Night, Venom.
We'll get with you.
They've been sleeping on me. No hats. When is Kurtwood gonna put out a thing or what?
He's already live.
Oh, he's
Oh,
live.
I don't even. Oh, I didn't even see it. A notification for it.
Yeah, Kurtwood's live. You want me to get his link or?
Yeah, we can drop his link for everybody to head over there. So, I mean, we've been on a little over about 3 hours. That's about what we go.
Really?
Holy cow.
It's 10:05
we
here.
told you it was easy. You
It
just
was
start talking
easy.
and then it's over.
See, if I wouldn't have said something, you had been on 2 more hours and been like, damn.
Yeah. The late show. It would have been the Iron Animal late show.
There you go. We've done a few of them.
Sometimes. Shit, on New Year's Eve, we went 5 hours one night.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
Hit New Year's Eve in every time zone.
Was it
We did.
7?
We did. It was a
6
good
and
time.
7 out where you are.
It's
8
10 o'clock here.
It's 8 there.
Oh, it's 8 here. And it's 10 here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So you got, before we even get close, you got to tell everybody where they can reach you at all your platforms.
Go ahead, man.
We're on IG and YouTube. That's the only two.
All with
No
the
more.
same name and everything.
Yeah, just at Celtic Balls.
No morph marketing nothing set up yet or anything like that.
Not yet.
Hopefully you don't have to.
Well,
Yeah,
it's kind of looking that way. The
It's-
3
yeah.
Banana Phantoms are pretty much already gone, and they haven't even shut out yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good.
And then you
You know,
got the other
and that's
3
where the
where
IG
you're
helps you,
still
having a
sell.
good following. and posting your stuff because people see that.
Yeah.
And that's really a good place to be able to know to sell your stuff because
Going
of
over
who you
now.
are,
See
you know.
y'all. Right
I
on,
think,
Bubbles. See you there in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, Bubbles. And boom, 15-6, just like that.
Oh, damn. That was
Just like
quick.
that.
Everybody's like, we're out.
No, that's
Maybe I should
good.
have waited
I
to
mean,
post the link. Damn.
we did good. We had 44 thumbs up.
All
All
right.
yeah.
right.
Can't go wrong with that.
Not
Awesome.
at all.
Great live, everybody. Thanks for being here, Nikki. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Willie,
everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
we had like 20 until you
So
mentioned
Juicy Bobo Tequila, whatever.
Juicy Bobo
Tequila
Tequila
Bobo.
come up. Then it went up. So
Now, this has been an awesome live for sure.
no. And that's like I said, that's what we do. We try to get the newer people out here, get people to know who you are, help you get some subscribers. People subscribe to you, they watch your videos, help you grow a little bit, and that's just one big community, man. That's what we're here for, you know.
I'll tell you
Thanks
what,
for still being here, Derek.
We love it. We absolutely
Oh.
love it. We're having a great time.
And Todd brought you in there, so I mean that's cool, you know. So
Yeah.
For
brought
sure.
you on
for
that
sure.
live stream, you know, and
Got our
that's
feet
where it all
wet.
starts. You got your feet wet. Now you know.
Night,
You'll never
homie.
you'll never be in a good live stream after this tonight, no. I promise you that.
Dragon Whisperer, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for coming in.
Maybe part 2 will be better than this, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You
we'll
won't
have
see
to
this
see.
mug in part 2.
Yep.
He gets embarrassed by me. Woo!
He says, I'm out.
I'm out.
And when you're saying you're hoping to have one more clutch, right?
Hopefully,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah,
Yep.
she should be
So-
laying probably about 15 days.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're hoping.
Well, we will try to do a follow up and maybe do it after you have babies or something around there, and then maybe
Okay.
you can show off some babies. You know, I mean,
Well, and two,
Yeah.
if we're ever doing an open show or something, and you guys want to come on
Yes.
and show us a snake or show us something or whatever,
Exactly.
we're having open, just let us know. You can pop right on. There's no big
Okay.
deal.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Any open chat we do, we drop the link.
Yep.
It's for anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it
If
gets
you want to
crazy.
come on
I
and
mean,
show,
'cause it's like this,
show
but
anything.
5 or 6 people up here, so it gets kind of
Yeah.
crazy. But it's all fun, you know.
but it's
Okay.
good because we tell people too, if you have snakes for sale, don't hesitate to jump on and show them off. We'll let you show 30
yeah.
snakes
Oh,
off
yeah.
that you have for sale because
Yeah,
that's just helping you get rid of stuff. You know what I mean?
for
So,
sure, for sure.
Yeah,
and there's always people in this community looking for stuff. So don't ever think that what you have don't nobody want. So as you're
Okay.
finding out, you're getting rid of the bananas that quick. So
Yeah.
and they're
Oh,
female
yeah.
makers too. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but congrats on that clutch and thank you for coming on tonight. It was a fun
Well,
time.
thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for having us.
And
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good time.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
been a lot of fun.
My cheeks are hurting.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, it's always good.
usually
And it goes
Justin
by
gets a little
fast, too,
crabby.
if we're all having fun
You know,
and stuff.
about 9:30, Justin gets kind of crabby. He was laughing the whole time, so it was a good show. I mean, that's it. It was a great show.
Jesus, I don't get crabby. What are you talking
He needs a
about?
Snickers bar every once in a while. You know what I mean? So.
I am starting to get hungry though. It's about that time.
Yeah, I told you.
Hey,
Yeah.
we've been on here 3 hours. It's like, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
But,
Well, and then,
no.
you know, Phil checks on the dogs a couple times. You know, he gets a little hungry.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Got those
Well,
munchies
you
going.
But yeah. Send me your address on Instagram, and I'll give you mine back. I'll send you out some stuff this week. So.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And we'll do the
We'll
same.
do
Yeah.
the same.
All right. Well, everybody, that's it. We're gonna end this live stream.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks everybody
Thank you.
coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
For coming on. Thanks for being
Thank
here. Thanks
you.
everybody for being
Good night.
here. Take care. Stay wild. I'm out.
Bye.
Later.